Hey guys, welcome back to session A, Dungeons and Dragons. I really wish I could insert stuff. Anyways, so last week was a bit shorter than last time. That's because I had to end the recording a bit early. Then and I ended the recording before the session ended because I ended up having a panic attack due to the amount of shouting that was going on. And I was already stressed enough because I just finished my final for the class for school. And I was freaking out. But now that school is officially over and Sundays are free and I don't have to worry about doing homework, we can do a full D&D session. So, without further ado, let me undeafen and we can get started.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just so I have eyes on the scene.
Yeah, that's fine. Or you can even do this. Group 3. Boop.
Group 3. Just
That's
boop.
better.
Oh,
I
what? There is a skull. Oh, who killed the wolf?
Puppy died.
No, not the
Wait,
wolf.
where am I? I thought I left. Oh,
This,
Eh,
none of you are here.
oh, sorry.
Who is?
It is more. This is where Rowan and Cine are.
Okay, got it. I'm mute.
So as you, I'm gonna try and shorten this so I don't take hours getting you through this area. If you all end up in the boneyard, it will be a full-on adventure. But you would not like it. I mean, maybe you would. Just, everything's trying to perma-kill you. But,
Well, the difference. Well, we could still be resurrected if we were bodily sent there. It's just once we're plane jumping. Now you've got the forces of the outer planes pulling on our souls.
This is the boneyard. Gotcha.
This is the boneyard, correct. As Rowan and Cine, as you travel through the boneyard, you see all sorts of interesting things. You see lots of strange birds. They look like this. Do. Game in move full. Down roads. There.
Then just remember that Cine actually died. That is Cine's soul.
What? No.
Oh shit!
She was.
You're kidding.
Shit.
I was not there
I'm
for that
fucking
because
with you.
I left early. But yikes!
Oh, true. You did leave early. Yeah.
I
by the
left
way,
because I needed to take care of my mental health.
Yeah.
understandable. Have a nice day.
Well, rest in peace, Cine. You poor thing.
Yeah, Cine.
Last Cine off this mortal coil.
Like,
Oh
Cine's
my
dead.
god.
Rowan was banished.
Nah, he was not banished. He was just fucking
He
far
was just
flung.
teleported into that dimension during that fight.
Yeah.
I got yeeted and deleted.
Yeah, pretty much.
He just deleted us.
You got cut and paste.
Copy and pasted. Excuse me. Actually,
No,
no,
you're
cut and
not
paste.
here as cut and paste because you got removed.
Yeah, no, you're right.
What else do you see? You see one of these two. These little things. Little puppies.
They're
And
so
by puppies,
cute.
I mean...
Well, I'll tell you, basically, I'll sum it up like this. Rowan was targeted by prismatic spray. It hit 7, and he rolled a critical failure on his save.
Yeah, pretty much.
He got sent to the zone.
The
If I
danger
actually
zone.
cast that, can I declare what plane they're going to end up on?
No.
No.
Aww.
It's randomly rolled.
Yeah, I rolled this plane. And
it would have been cool if I casted and yeeted someone into the plane of water.
And the other planes were objectively worse, ironically. So this one was like, we'll just stick with it.
Yeah. Who knew the plane of the dead
You
was
see
the
these,
safest you can be?
and you see one of those, that crazy looking alligator skull looking bird puppy thing. It's like a crocodile skull with feathers for like a lion's mane. They look terrifying. Um, and they keep watching you, Rowan. They're watching you really closely.
Hi.
They don't say anything. They're watching you. Um,
Well, you're just gonna be mean mugging the whole time, or are you gonna say hello? Hey. Hi. How are you?
I will say he doesn't have eyes, so
Oh,
but his head is kind of aimed in your direction.
I take 2 steps to the left.
His head slightly shifts that direction to look at you.
4 steps to the right.
Shifts back the other way.
I repeat this dance for about a good minute until I stop getting in
cha cha
trouble
real
out of it.
smooth.
To the right. To the right. Skyrim shuffle.
Oh my gosh.
Who says white men can't dance?
Oh.
As time goes on, though, you see a little old man? Question mark. Approaching along the road. He looks like this.
Wait, I'm waiting to see a Dark Souls boss.
Oh.
Music
Never
kicks in.
mind, that puppy is not adorable. I said they're
Guess
so
what?
cute.
Hear
Never
you.
mind, they're not.
So
Oh.
this creature, as it kind of hobbles along, it kind of looks to you both, and it extends its hand that is not grasping its little staff, and it motions you, come now, it is time to go this way.
Does this guy just have a misunderstanding as to what I am, or does he just not care and want me dead anyway?
uh, he doesn't seem to be looking at you.
Is he looking at the birds?
He's looking at Cine.
Eh,
He motions to Cine, come now, this is the way, I will show you the way.
Oh my god.
He slowly hobbles closer, do 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 do, walking really slow.
well, uh, I guess this is the afterlife of your choice, or his choice. I'm not sure how this works. I'll
Uh,
I'll walk you to your door.
uh, and and they slowly guide you, and eventually they go down this hill. It opens up into another area, and you can see it's kind of like a valley. It leads to this glowing water spot. And as you look to the left and to the right, you notice that it's almost like a river, one way or the other. And he stops for a moment. He looks closely at you, Rowan. He says, "You're not supposed to be here yet." Hmm.
Yeah,
Did,
no, I thought I had another year.
well, I mean, it is up to you, I suppose, but at the very least, there's dangers to being here too long. Uh, you know, whether it's other deities or entities that want to seize your soul in its fragile state in this plane. There are ravenous things that wait to feed upon lost spirits. And so important to travel to the boneyard in earnest for your judgment. Is that why you're here? For your judgment? You wish to move willingly towards your death?
Oh no, I got lost. I just somehow ended up here.
You got lost. Kind of blinks at you.
It happens a lot more often with me than you'd think. Rather alarming amount, if I'm to be honest.
He strokes his chin.
Yeah,
He rolls
no.
it.
Didn't die in battle or anything. Got kind of thrown over here.
Oh. Hmm. He rolls a sense motive and he looks at you. He's like, "Oh, I can. You are a bit lively, livelier than most around here."
Oh, well, thank you. I like to think I have a bit of an impetuous spirit.
He walks a little closer, and you can see hanging all over his shell are these all sorts of different holy symbols and little artifacts and stuff like that. He says, "Well, I mean," he rubs his chin again, combing through his bottom of his beard. "Well, you don't belong here, but I do have work to do here."
Well, I mean, you mind if I tag along? I mean, it'd be nice to see how collecting is done.
Well, like I said, it's not so simple as that. But, well,
Yeah, nothing's really simple.
it would be best to have you on your way before Morigna comes.
I, I, I don't know where the exit is.
Morigna is what I would call less than friendly. And he
Oh,
kind of
oh no, got that. My critical thinking skills aren't so daft as if that would fly over my head. No, what I lack is the which way to the exit sort of thing.
oh oh I understand now. Well, let me think. From here, or if this is the way to the boneyard, I suppose that would be the way out.
Yeah, but to where, like the material realm,
Oh,
living people,
oh
because
yeah. But you do know what the boneyard is, right?
conjecture, not really anything definitive. I mean,
He
it's what
nods.
living people say about something that's dead. I mean, it's like, what can you really trust at that point?
He slowly hobbles close to one of the large bones that's strewn about, and he takes a seat on it, setting his shell on it. And you hear it clack, very a light thud. And he says, "Well, the long and short of it is the boneyard is a sort of a transcendental plane. We're not really in the material plane, but we're really not out of it. It's a semi-material plane. Uh, a foyer, if you will, for the other planes and the other worlds, for the afterlife, of course.
Oh, so another way of putting it in direct terms is this place is in a state between living and dying. It's an in between.
Yes,
And
not
so the
quite
people here are like that, so thus things become more unstable.
uh, exactly. And the longer you are here, and the closer you come to the boneyard, well, the closer you are to the dead realms, the further you are from the living, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, because, leave the material, go toward it. It's like a one way highway, so to speak. If you don't know where the
Generally, yeah.
exits are, yeah.
Uh, not particularly, but I mean, if you go the opposite direction of the way we're headed, well, that's usually a good start.
Out of curiosity, do you know which one I'd end up in?
Kind of looks at you for a moment, stares over you. Now, who is the deity you worship?
Uh, well, I was praying to what seemed to be a man who was very drunk and would just kind of fist brawl people. I kind of like the idea of just a dude that became a god, But then found out that it was just a bard and it was just an old story. So now I'm just kind of an open seating, really.
Wait, say that again? A bard?
It's a lot of it's a long story, but for the most part, it's a bunch of tall tales and local folklore intertwining between actual people that existed and overinflating their reputation.
I see. He kind of strokes his chin again. He's not too sure of how to respond. Um, he waves his hand in front of you, seemingly casting something, I guess. And
That tickles.
says, chaos. He nods. That makes sense. Well, I suppose Gladsheim.
Oh, Gesundheit.
Oh, it's how do I explain it? Um, well, it's sort of this plain. Where do I begin? Are you familiar with Elysium?
No.
He takes a deep breath and uh, Olympus. He looks
That
at
a
you and
food?
sees that you're just drawing a blank. Uh, we can put it this way: uh, reservoir. Hitney strokes his chin again. You can tell he's thinking hard about this. The idea is that in Gladsheim, it's that your ideals are best proven through conflict and challenge. And the best part is that you don't have to worry about dying if you're killed there, because resurrection waits for you in Valhalla. Well, some believe. It's, uh, I suppose,
Well, that sounds exhausting. That just sounds like my life since I was born.
oh, of course, I, I feel the same way. I'm a laughable excuse for a warrior. I'd surely be killed almost every day, indeed. Before drawing my weapon, even. Uh, I'd
Yeah, but
probably
you're
do.
such a great storyteller. Like
Oh, and
you're
we all have our gifts.
well, I
And
mean, you're a kind man. I mean, don't sell yourself short. You got plenty to offer.
I've been here for a long time, and this is definitely a much more suitable role. But in either case, uh, that is where I would probably say is Gladsheim. Based off of what I can tell. I mean, unless you know. He kind of pauses for a moment. Well, maybe the Beastlands, perhaps. Kind of strokes his chin again. There is good in you, but I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, life is a patchwork of violence. I cannot say that I have done a lot of good. Tried, but I'm not very good at that sort of thing. For better or worse, I'm not really someone people listen to until recently, and that's mostly because I got the muscles to back it up at this point.
I understand. Well, I mean, I suppose it could be pandemonium, but no real known life exists there. It's almost entirely made of rock with tunnels and caverns, and all the open space is filled with howling winds that screams and the sound of everything set in the place. Normal fires can't really survive there. There's not really natural light, and conversation's really only done by screaming and shouting in close range. And there are many levels to it, similar to the Hells and the Abyss and so on. Uh, mm,
Honestly, that does sound kind of funny. Just the
but
idea of trying to have a conversation and you just get drowned out, like, "Hey, what's going on?" Sorry, I can't stop
yes,
myself from laughing.
and I will say the fourth layer there, Agathion, that's definitely the worst. The winds are so strong in the tunnels they just smash you against the walls. And he pauses for a moment and combs through his beard again, allegedly.
Ain't that something?
But in either case, maybe you're bound for Asgard. Who knows?
Well, I don't
Maybe.
know what any of those mean, but I mean, hey, I mean, I appreciate you trying.
Well, you align with chaos quite well, so I can sense that much in you easily enough. But I think it's best you be on your way. I don't want to keep you here too long.
Oh, sure. Oh, one last question though. When I go through the thing back to the realm, do I just hop back where I last was? Because if
I
that's the case, I was kind of falling down a mountain at about 500 feet per second in complete darkness,
he
and I
pauses a
don't know how
moment.
time works here.
Well, time works here just like anywhere else.
Yeah, but how the hell do you tell time there's no sun?
Oh, that's 'cause it's a cloudy day. Once the clouds go away, it's not so bad. You know, it feels like your beard grows a bit faster, but a day is a day, and a night is a night. In any case, it's best you're on your way. He stands up and he puts a hand on your shoulder and he starts to cast something. Do you let him?
Yeah, sure, he's been trustworthy so far.
He puts protection from evil on you.
Nice.
And he points you in the direction that you came from. Are you wounded any? Kind of looks at you closer.
Uh, nah, been here for a night already. Uh, already fixed myself up, plus I got a fancy little wand here.
Oh, well then, mind yourself. If a psycho pump around here tells you to do something, uh, it's best to do it.
Well,
He then turns to Cena and he says, "You child, it's time for us to go."
hmm, well, Yemcock Dag, have a good one.
Uh, he puts a hand on Cena and starts walking towards the boneyard proper, and you can see the bones are in the distance. And I'm going to put you on the world map where you
What
end up.
what a nice man. Huh.
Only because I don't want to split the party and everybody gets one.
I don't like how you said that. I really don't like how you said that. That scared the shit out of me.
The
The
only
fuck,
question
man?
is, one what?
Right? Doom, 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 doom.
Would this one be in our inventory?
Oh no.
Uh,
Jam understands what I mean, right?
Mm.
When I say everyone gets one.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, well.
All right, Rowan. This is where you are as you spend the next couple days making your way out.
All right, I'm on the world map now.
Yeah, I'm pulling everyone to the world map.
Just waiting for it to load.
Mm-hmm.
A few days pass while.
Yeah, a few days pass, you guys heal, you guys make your way out, etc.
Here, yeah, I would probably just tell you what all I'm going to do in those days.
Absolutely.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll rest and whatnot. Okay. And I will tell you what I will have done. What Candace would have done. You listening, Dolphin?
Yeah, just
So
say.
once a day, seeing that Rowan has not returned yet, Kendris would try to locate Rowan via scrying.
All right.
Once
Quick
per
screen.
day.
Yep.
Okay. First of all, let me since we're doing this in a safe place. Obviously, since we're doing this in a place of safety, I would not be wearing my armor, so that no armor failure.
You don't need to say it. I'm aware.
So have Rowan roll. However many days pass, have Rowan roll that many saves.
2. Doobie doobie doo. And he gets a +5 on those will saves.
Ooh, that one!
You see him, and he is surrounded by bones and a weird man with a snail shell. And you see he's talking to him, and you see the old snail man cast a spell on him as he touched him.
Can I? And I actually see this through the
Yeah,
scrying sense,
yeah.
right?
Okay.
Can I? Okay, I'll spellcraft it.
Oh yeah, it's protection from evil.
Okay. So now from there, I'm going to. I am going to use the message. I mean, I'm going to use the message spell through the scrying sensor. I'm caster level 10 now.
You got to use sending for that.
I can use read the spell description of scrying.
Yeah, you can do message through scrying.
Oh, you can do message? Oh, neat.
Yep.
Yeah.
It only has a 5% chance per cast level to work, but cast level 10, so only, let's say on average, I get it every 2 times now. So just assume, and because it's a cantrip, I just cast it at will.
Well, roll your D100.
We're saying we're not in a stressful situation, so. Oh, didn't work. I'll just keep going until. Okay, there we go. Second time it works.
Yeah. What do you say to Rowan?
Kendra's just asks Rowan, "Where are you?"
You hear a voice, a disembodied voice, ask you, "Where are you?" That's Kendra's voice.
I have no fucking clue, really, but the people here are real nice.
Well, oh, and by the way, message lasts for longer than the scrying spell itself. So,
Right.
so she then will ask, "Huh? So, can you describe your where you are right now, Rowan?"
giant bones, dude with a snail shell on the back, I think. Cine was here.
And that gets piques Candace's interest. Cine's
Give me a
died.
religion.
Yeah, I know she's
Here, I
dead.
got you.
She explained it to me.
No clue on the top of my head.
Otto, you know that's the boneyard. Big bones and dead people. That's the boneyard.
Actually, would that be a planes check?
Oh, you know what? I'll take a planes check. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nice.
25 on my planes check.
Yeah, you know it's the boneyard.
Kendra's like,
Honestly, with that specific plane, I would have take either because
Yeah.
they're kind of connected.
Yeah.
To which Kendra scratches her head because she knows the last time she saw Rowan, he was very much alive.
Yeah, Odo will probably just look at you. Yeah, he probably got plane shifted there.
Plane shifted.
Yes.
Yeah, the weird killer clown sprayed something at me, and next thing you know, got shunted here.
Yeah, I would have told you this in like the past 3 days.
Huh. So, do you know how you're going to get back?
Yeah, I'm going for a walk.
Well, as things were dangerous enough back on here on the material plane, I'm pretty sure things are 10 times more dangerous once you're beyond the bounds of the material world.
If he's in the a boneyard, we can always summon a cycle pump for guidance. Well, more so guidance just when we get there.
Here's the one thing though. Ask Otto this. Do you know if once I get through the little thingy that brings me back to the living place, where do I end up at? Like, is there like an actual like portal thing I go through? Do I just go back where I came in from? Which in that case, I'd be falling about 500 feet per second, if I remember correctly, from my own just internal algebra.
I haven't been to the boneyard, so I cannot give you that answer.
Me neither.
No, I mean, if you just come back from any plane, like I don't know how that works.
Well, normally walking out of it is the hard part.
Yeah.
Without some type of magical being.
Yeah, there was. It's crazy to think. I mean, albeit involuntarily, you're the first one in our little court to have actually, I guess, albeit inadvertently, crossed a plane and crossed into another realm of existence. It's crazy to think about.
Yeah, but that doesn't really mean much to me. I mean, I'm also probably the first one of you that's been ridden by a goblin into combat with them shooting arrows off my back. Like, I mean, it's not the first weird thing I've done.
The thought of that sounds disgusting to me.
Not that kind of riding.
Well,
I know what riding you mean.
No, like I wasn't like four-legged, but I was like standing and they were on my shoulder.
You're telling me something that's even worse.
Honestly, the feet were pretty rancid.
Oh my god.
Like it was.
Well, I am going to go begin making preparations.
Yeah,
I'll
Doc
leave
really
you guys
needed to
to
wash
that.
his feet. Ugh.
Odo will leave that conversation and begin the prep.
I know you'll be fine. I mean, I'm just kind of shocked, though. I've thought that you had died. To see you alive in the realm of the dead was rather puzzling.
Yeah, here, Doc, I'll check the young.
I mean, it's kind of an oxymoron when you think about it. It's very contradictory.
Well, oh well. We'll wait. Well, we're gonna head over to Warm Forge. We're gonna. Actually, we have a.
All right.
The only real tricky thing that's going to come from this is quite literally having to make my way back without having to deal with Killer Clown and the henchmen.
So that means find and the or summon with the tuning fork.
I can always summon a cycle pump for that.
You can buy that tuning fork also.
Yeah.
We're on our way into a Warm Forge.
We would already been in war for him, but it's been 3 days.
By the time I began the scrying. Well, we're in Warmforge now, so we're gonna try and find someone who could help with pulling you out to the boneyard.
Oh no, I found an exit.
You found
It's,
an
yeah, it's just gonna take me 2 days to get there.
Well, hopefully it comes out to Warmforge.
Oh no, probably not. That's why I was asking. Does it just shunt me out where I can? You know what? This conversation is just running in circles. I'm gonna let you get back to it. Bless your hearts, you lovely little idiots. I'll see you around.
I will see you. So hopefully, if all goes well, I will be seeing you soon.
Oh yeah, tell Ragnarok I said what's up. Dude's a beast on that horse.
I will. I will. And just
All right.
like that, and at that point, the scrying spell expires. 10 minutes later.
As you are in Wormforge, you poke around and look for. Oh, you did sending. Sending. Click. I mean, if you're gonna do sending, click sending.
All right. Well, this is before Kendra's cast
okay.
scrying, so we can skip that step.
All right, and find out where he is. That one is kind of. I mean, he's in Boneyard. As you start to look for a worshiper of Adia. Do. You don't necessarily find an Adia, but as you ask around looking for a tuning forks are mostly easy to find. Do. Oh, this is the wrong tuning fork.
Want the one you use for brass?
Yeah, the one I was looking at was a fucking for bards. Literally not the same.
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's basically I think it's just a spell component.
It is, but it has a cost. It actually costs money. There you go. He's got it. Homie has it. So, that's yeah. There's the normal rods or tuning fork, and there's also a forked rod, and it looks like an oversized tuning fork. The man who happens to be selling the spell components and everything, I guess I'll put you on the map for that. Is this man? Is it this one? Is it this one?
Dooby doo. Doo dooby doo.
Not that one. Is it this one? No. This one? No. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one?
If he says it enough times, you'll eventually be right.
First try.
Hell yeah, dog.
Hell yeah, brother.
There we go.
Do 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 do
Doo
do.
doo be doo be. Yeah, I'm looking for.
I was trying to fill in the awkward silence.
Doo 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 doo. I can do that too. Ready? Watch.
Yeah. I was mostly gonna get one that's attuned to the. Should I get
You
one
know
that's
what?
attuned to the
It's only
boneyard already?
awkward if you let it be awkward.
That is
You
true.
can absolutely.
I just don't handle silence well.
I mean, just look at me. I have my pants off and everything's going a-okay. I don't feel awkward at all.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, are we?
Oh no, not the Megalovania. Why do I hear boss music? Megalovania intensifies.
Wait, boss.
Because I said I don't wait. Because I said I don't have my pants on. That's a
No,
really weird response.
someone played Megalovania and I got, ooh.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, sorry. I was just putting the G3 token, the general token. Sorry.
In any case,
I had to do it one time.
So, where are we now? Are we all here or just Rowan?
Rowan is the only one not here.
Oh,
Duh.
Yeah, you guys are having your shopping episode. What the fuck am I gonna do? I'm literally just playing walking simulator for 2 levels.
I mean, I don't got a lot of gold, so actually, do I? I think I have like 1,000. Let me see here.
Yeah. So Delphine, the tuner for it cost me 100.
I've got
Right.
about 7,000 gold.
Good for you. I'm snorting spells for fun.
What the?
Oh, wait, hold on. No, we're in Mornforge, so.
Correct.
Wait on, who deleted stuff? Because I can't see anything. I'm blind.
Oh, that was me. I was removing the basic tokens.
Oh my god. Oh
Who
my
has
god.
the Why is the?
It's so cute.
Why is there a Boston Terrier here?
I want one.
Dolphin, when did you bring your dog into the game?
Oh my god, I'm back
Oh
again.
my god.
Whatever.
Oh my god.
What?
I would never do such a thing.
He's a puppy. Can I steal it?
Question: Did you literally
I mean, what?
specify with this AI art Boston Terrier in fantasy setting? Is that what you put down?
It's so cute. I want it. But I don't
No,
know.
they're very annoying.
I
Go get
feel
a
like it would
terrier.
chase me.
They probably will.
It will either bark at me, chase me, or if it. But I'm glad it's not a cat because if it was a cat, it would try to eat me.
In any case, put your
After
tokens in,
you
guys.
die, those, which is super nice.
Huh?
Yeah, cats only eat you after you die.
I'm on the freaking map. Arrow is immediately gonna walk up and look at the dog and just be like, that is one of the most adorable creatures I have ever seen in my entire existence. I want it so bad.
Oh damn, it looks like Arrow's dog because it has the same background art.
Gee, I wonder why.
He, the little puppy, quickly puts his front paws up on you and looks up at you. He's excited and saying hi. He's really tiny too. I don't know why his token.
Okay. Don't scare.
Mhm.
Don't scare. I reach out and I start petting it.
He is totally fine with it.
I have made a friend.
Aww.
There we go. Now he is the
So
proper.
cute. Thank you. My goal has been achieved. That's all I wanted to do was get Arrow to pet a dog.
All right, everyone has their tokens down. No Starsky? Okay. Starsky's staying home.
I can join.
I
I'm
literally
joined.
said drop your tokens if you want.
I just don't know what I'd buy or look around or do in here. So.
Stop. Stop.
Oh wait,
Stop.
and my bird.
Stop
Bird,
casting
my bird.
invisibility on
Sorry.
yourself. It scares me every time.
What?
You randomly showed up. You showed up next to me, and I was like making a joke that your character had cast invisibility, and then the spell wore off.
No. Sorry, I don't have that ability at this current moment.
Yes, he does. He's lying.
I don't.
He's lying. He does.
Stop it. I don't.
And stop scaring me, jeez.
Anyways.
For the love of Haria, stop scaring me.
Yes. So, what are we doing in here exactly?
Just
I guess you were invisibility hiding. I'm here to get a tuning fork.
No. Okay.
hello again, Starsky.
Hello.
The man tells you
Sure.
the tuning fork without much of an issue.
So,
It looks like a wishbone. And as he gives you this wishbone looking tuning fork, the man here kind of looks at you sideways. Is like, what the fuck are you like? You can tell he is very obviously aware of what you just purchased, and is very obviously like off put by what you just did. Like not off put, but like he's definitely giving you a strange look as you buy that.
Candace just takes a quick peek here, and I'm going to do a sense motive.
I'll ask him like, what's wrong?
He says, "Oh, nothing. You just don't see many people using that tuning fork very often."
To that response, Candace just says, "It's a something. Well, one of our friends had a unfortunate misadventure, and we just needed to, rescue them."
He kind of quirks a brow as he looks over to you and is like, "Did your friend die?"
no.
No, if that was the case, I would just raise them. But
No, he didn't die.
they're a living person that got sent
They're
there.
a living. They're a living person. I confirmed it I confirmed it with the scrying spell. If he was truly dead, then the spell would not have worked.
It's a bit complicated.
Ah,
Not that.
interesting. Well, huh. Well, I suppose best of luck to you.
Yes, I assume you'll quite need it. Now,
Sounds
I need
like
to
it.
ask you about your hats in the back there.
My
What the
hats.
makers?
He kind of steps back out of the way. He's like, no, these aren't my hats. I'm not the shopkeeper. That's Renee over there.
Yeah, I will
And
look.
he points
So
over.
I meant to. So I meant to say. I talked to the. I looked to the shopkeeper. Now, good sir, what
Oh,
can you
yes.
tell me about those hats back there?
Oh my
Which
god,
hat
he's
would
going
you
after
like to
hats
see?
now.
What kind
I'm
of hat
looking
would
at
you
the
like?
wizard hat on the far right there.
Yes.
Who's the maker?
With the maker? Well, it's me, of course.
Uh, what type is it? Can I browse it? Is it leather from here? Is it? It
Yeah,
looks
they're
like
nice.
leather.
They're beautiful leather. There's even some felt hats, and there's
Okay.
a wool hat.
No, I'll look. Okay. And what abilities does it give you any of the sort? On the far left, far right one, of course. Or is it just for appearances?
He kind of looks at you, dumbfounded. He says, "You know what this place is, son?"
Yes, but people sell a variety of wares, even magic shops. I can. He will hold out his coat. I bought this great coat from a man in my local town, and a magic user at that. But I still got a good price on it.
Well, I suppose it is a reasonable question. I apologize. Been a bit on edge, for good
Why?
reason.
What's been
Oh,
happening?
nothing that couldn't be handled and taken care of. And he kind of waves it away as he's got his free hand hit, and his other hand is holding a staff, and he
Okay.
kind of leans on it like a walking stick. He says, "The hats in the corner can be either magically developed, as it were. They can be sold as is. They're masterwork quality, mind you. I only have the best raiments available in my shop. As you can tell by the name on the sign
Of
as you came
course.
in.
Of course.
The name of the shop that you saw coming in was Renee's Ravishing Raiments.
Okay. Now, this is a player question.
Yes.
What does a masterwork hat even do?
It's got that drip, my guy.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So a masterwork hat just has drip. It's like engravings. It gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever.
Well, no, there's a little more to it because what it does, it also gives you points in disguise because you can change your name to Leaky Faucet because then you'll be nothing but drip.
True.
Of course.
Yeah,
Oh my
it
God.
has style mechanics. What do you
Yeah.
It'd
mean?
be like if it would
He's
be
out of line, but he's right, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be
Okay.
crazy.
So
Yeah,
I
master.
will say, and how much for the one on the far left, far right there?
That one
As
is.
is, of course.
Are you paying gold or platinum today?
I think I only have gold, but I will see.
Well, if it's just gold, that's fine. 300 gold.
For a masterwork hat, it's almost like if Kendris went and got like a masterwork evening gown or something.
I mean, shit, I could go to the brothel and get these nuts masterworked.
And for magical, what magical buffs can you do on a hat?
He kind of leans forward on the counter.
This is a player question, or will you not tell me?
He leans forward on the counter and he looks up, kind of strangely, like he's looking at the ceiling. He says, "What do you want on it?"
Oh, I was asking as a player, not as a character, but okay. Anyways,
Did you? He literally broke the fourth wall and looked at you.
Oh, got it. He looked up from his table at a giant and asked this question. Got it.
Yes.
Okay. Fuck. What buffs can you put on the shit? I don't know, man.
What do you want? You can put whatever you want on that.
Maybe another increase in intelligence.
Go to hats. So go to magic items. Look for items that are hats.
Okay, got it.
Anything that's in that slot is usually what you can put on your head.
Okay,
Item.
I will come back to me so I can browse this.
All right. As you buy your other tuning forks, Otto, the man kind of looks at you perplexed, and he says, I thought you said they were dead, or they weren't dead."
They weren't. I'm just making preparations so I don't have to come back here in a while.
He nods. He says, "Oh well, this is cheaper the way you're doing it." He kind of motions his hand to you. It's just more to keep up with, as it were.
It is fine. I'm used to having multiple items.
He nods. He says, "Well, I suppose it is what it is." Well, if there's anything you need help with, you just let Renee over there know. And you see him, he scoops up his dog. He's looking at you all suspiciously. Very suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Yeah, we ran into a mad mage of sorts, cast a spell that shunted one of our allies to a different plane.
He pauses as you say this, and he kind of looks over to you. A mad mage?
Yes.
Yes.
Constantly laughs. It was a weird fight. He has the ability to fly, but he wants to fight us while free falling off a cliff.
Ah. Off of a cliff?
Yes.
He's pretty, let's just say, freewheeling and chaotic. Let's just say he's unconventional in his methods. We'll say that.
He seemed to be a mage at the highest degree. He could constantly teleport.
Huh.
Which, oh, and speaking of, we're gonna need some anti-teleportation magic.
But just cast Dimensional Anchor.
Yes.
The man nods when you say this. Yeah, Dimensional Acre would do just fine. Best of luck to you.
Yes.
Then say what he was looking for. Why did he fight you?
Well, it was we came across it by happenstance and we were investigating. But they had weird golems that when they spotted us they started attacking. So we couldn't really talk ourselves out.
Actually, can I roll an intelligence check and say so are they called golems or they're something else?
They're called something else.
Okay,
They're called
sweet.
something
I'd like
else.
to roll intelligence to figure out what they're actually called.
You literally don't know.
Oh, I can't know, not even with an intelligence check.
I mean,
Well, they're from like a different region entirely. Our characters have never been there.
So no knowledge is
if you don't have the technologist feat, you are literally considered untrained in any of your knowledge rolls for it.
Got it. Okay.
So you can roll a knowledge engineering if you have it, but the highest you can get is a 10.
Okay, that I don't think is going to tell me anything, but I'll do it.
I mean, if you get a 10, I'll tell you something basic.
Yeah.
I mean, we already know the answer to that. He's basic. You're basic. We're all fucking basic.
Yeah, okay. There.
I'll ask him, has he run into this mage before?
No, I can't say that I have, but it's always good to know when there's crazy mages running around.
Yeah, I will say this one does have a fancy for trying to possess people as well.
He was dressed as a jester.
Sounds like one of those wind wizards. Ugh. You see him just kind of like he kind of blecks in disgust as he says that out loud. Starsky, you know that these are not golems because people would climb in them and operate them in some manner.
Okay.
Whether it was a suit of armor or something else, you know that it was a machine that it was worn or operated rather than a golem that was autonomous for the most part.
I will say he'll raise up his finger and say, "Oh no, I'm gonna do this, but whatever. This is what the character would do, which is gonna make him more punchable, anyways." He'll say, "Well, golem wouldn't be the right phrasing to use. They were made of metal, and people use them as if they were a suit of armor. I do not know what they are, but golem would not be the proper term."
And
wait, you sure golems can't be rideable?
They climbed inside of them. Golems are not capable of you are not able to walk inside of a golem.
Well, they didn't walk; they climbed. But I mean, come on, it's a golem. What else are you gonna do with a golem?
Golems aren't made of steel, are they?
There's literally different.
They're still golems. Yeah, I remember. Okay, I remember from Group 2 that they're
literally fired a fucking cannon in your face.
I remember now. Anyways, I will. No, it's not a golem. They had rockets attached to them. The only golems that I know that I am aware of that have such artillery on them are cannons. These had high-powered rockets on them, meaning that they were man-made. You could even see the welding marks used.
Are golems not man-made? I'm pretty sure in Aurelia they make golems.
The man at the door kind of points over to Otto and he says, kind of nods. And kind of letting you talk, but you see that he's like, yeah, he's not wrong.
He's not right, but he's not wrong either. Let him cook.
With welding tools. So, no. Anyways, let's move on to a more important subject besides arguing about an item, shall we?
What?
How are we? So, if we're going to use the tuning forks, how are we going to get? Fuck. Give me a moment. So, what's Ahsoka's character? The redhead?
Cine.
Cine, yeah. Fuck. Sorry, brain melted for a few hours. Anyways, so are we going to be retrieving Cine, or are we just going to grab the man?
To
Well,
which
Robin.
Kenneth points out and says, Cine actually died. Rowan is still alive, just misplaced.
The man kind of just looks, just like you can tell he's just like so overwhelmed by the level of oversharing from you guys. He's just like, well, in any case, you don't
I
know
love
what
how you
you were
guys
looking
forgot there
for?
was a fucking person here and just
Yeah,
giving way too much shit. Like, what the fuck, guys?
Yeah, I will say this has been a lot of too much oversharing.
This
Yeah,
this is one of the dumbest conversations I've ever heard in public. Like, why?
I'm back.
To which Kenneth just say, well, let's talk about this further. Concealed from the public ear.
Although it looks like you like what else is private actually?
Wait, hold on. Gaslight him into thinking that he heard everything was just a fictional screenplay.
Yeah, regardless.
Probably not a good idea.
Anyways, I'm back.
Yeah, Odo would probably just look to her and say, I apologize for
I
the
apologize. It's just we have deep
but,
concern for our friend, and we were discussing strategies. But we agree. We need to get into a place where we can, talk discreetly.
Yes, tavern that we used for our prior talk should still be available, and rooms still. So we can go there if we must.
You can see he just kind of like nodding, like, uh-huh.
Thank you. Good day to you, sir. And I'm walking out.
do you know a good bar here? He looked towards the wizard and Raymond's. This guy here.
Hold on. The man says, I'm not much of a drinker myself, but there's a few good places. There's that one dwarf place. I know, don't say it. Doesn't slim it down much. Oh hell, was it the Red Moon or something like that? It's the biggest, fanciest it's the place everybody goes, that I can think of.
Everybody knows your name.
Well, I am going to be summoning a psychopomp to help us travel the boneyard. And
Oh,
I don't want to be sober for this.
oh my, well, huh. Well, I suppose it can't be helped.
Yeah.
The man who just left, he's quite, kind of extends his other hand that's not holding the staff. He's like, he's, how do you say it? Kind of looks you up and down. You don't seem the type, but if you can talk to psychopomps, are you a cleric, son?
Yes, of Baracchio.
Oh, okay, I understand now. It makes a little more sense. Well, the man who just left, he's quite handy when it comes to getting from A to B. He's the first man to I would tell you, you buying these tuning forks, and he one-upped you long ago. He got a forked rod, as it were. Quite a fancy to do. I keep such things in the back room, though, under lock and key. I'm sure you understand. But
The
Yes.
back rooms. I'm sorry, I'll stop.
Yeah, I understand. I would be normally interested in that type of thing just in case of emergencies, but I'm on the tight budget at the moment.
Yeah, me too.
I am working with a quite a tight budget recently.
oh, understandable. I would especially say that is uh, not for the squeamish. That forked rod of his is probably. Oh, I think I gave him a discount. A couple other things. That rod was probably about 50. 50? Oh, that's right. 500. No, wait. Ah, one. You can see he's counting. He looks down at his notes. Oh, yes, that's right. 5,000 platinum.
Wow.
Alright, understandable. That is quite out of my budget at the moment.
Of course, and to each their own. But I will say, if you do have any fancy objects, artifacts, or anything like that, those damn bastards in what's that town to the south a little bit? Oh, where the House of Understanding is. And he scratches his chin.
Yeah, fuck, I forgot the name of that. Is that Stoneforge or?
No, we're in Warmforge, son.
I'm sorry, I'm from all the way down south and next to Capra.
Oh, okay.
I'm not familiar with the dwarven name.
Oh, well, that other dwarven settlement that way, you know. Uh, in any case, they're trying to corner the market. Little bastard.
Oh,
Oh, but anyway, if you see any good artifacts or fancy items, I'll give you a good price, above market value.
we'll try. Just
Yep.
with no clue where to look. But
Well, we did acquire a bow, but it's on the hands of the guy that we're going to save.
Oh, well, if he decides to part with it, I'm here.
well,
All
we'll
right.
make sure he knows. Remember, I. Oh, thank you.
In any case, best of luck to you with your plane shifting and all that, and your psycho pomp ushers and all that messy business. Not really something I'm inclined to mess about. I like the constructive side of magic, as you can tell.
Yes.
But in any case, best of luck to you. And you can see he goes to grab a hat that's not there, kind of as his little uh, way of saying goodbye as you guys are leaving.
Fair.
Yeah, you sound like the tip the hat.
Yeah, yeah, he's grabbing an invisible hat he's not wearing.
Yeah, he'll do a nod. All right. See you later. I'm probably going to be scribing some scrolls as well.
That's the what the door is locked.
This door's locked. This way's the way out.
Oh, I'm done.
I'm gonna go to the. I'll begin going to the bar.
I mean, we agree, but you don't have to
Oh,
say it.
I'm trying to get out, but it's not letting me. What the?
Oh, what the fuck? I know why.
Yeah, it's off centered, so you gotta go like at it.
I've got to
Oh,
fix
great!
that.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, that's me doing a bad map design thing.
God damn it!
God damn it, Delphon, we expect better.
Right? How dare I? Offset.
No, that's a rapper.
Did that fix it?
I don't know. I'm not in the building anymore. We'll see. Hold on. Oh. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Now I can.
Yeah, sometimes I just have to shimmy it left or right like a couple pixels, and now it works. So fucking annoying. But anyways, you guys are back out on the streets of Warmforge. Obviously, it's always dark because it's a fucking underground city. But yeah.
Although Candace is navigating it via dark vision.
All right. So where are you guys doing now?
Odo just looks at you casting dark vision. You know we have lanterns.
Again,
going to go...
dark vision is like that drip factor. I don't need fucking lanterns. I got magic eyes.
I would like to go to the local library. If anyone else wants to join me, I'd like to continue to research the vampire families. Thank you.
Arrow has a little. Well, I was kind of hoping that that Phoenix would be here, so I could because Arrow has some beef with her. Ember.
What about chicken?
Stop. I think we need to keep track of how many bird jokes will be directed towards me.
Yeah, we're kind of peaking in shitty bird humor.
But
yeah, packing
you
up the
know,
wrong bird odor.
I didn't expect the sirens to be an owl. Anyways, if Ember was here, I probably would have had an argument with her, being like, "Why the fuck did you decide to sew my mouth shut?" She's still mad. Like, they're still mad about it.
Understandable. Absolutely. At the same time,
You could have done anything else, but you had to do that.
that was the most effective thing to stop them from casting spells.
And if I were to say something here, did it hurt unstitching your mouth?
Yes!
Or beak? Sorry, it was a beak, so like...
A beak that still hurts.
Let's look at this biologically. Would it actually hurt a bird if you
Is this really the conversation we're having right now? Is this the conversation we're having?
I don't care that Odo's already left because he wants to actually make the preparations done for.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm doing research into the vampires to know more about them. Anyways.
Okay, give me knowledge nobility.
Yeah. Let's see if I roll high this time.
I'm gonna say, why are you researching the vampires when you know I'm trying to go get our boy Rowan?
That sounds like a you thing to do. That doesn't sound like a me thing I care about.
You guys still have a couple days. So very nice. What do you want to know about the vampire stuff? What exactly are you looking to find out?
Okay. Big brain thump here. Okay, so how many things am I allowed to ask? One?
Just ask things and I will tell you.
Okay. I am wanting so where we came from, that forest region, I want to know why they picked there. Why did they pick that specific area to start? Then I want to know Kendris did discuss the ritual with us, correct?
Discussing the ritual?
The ritual that summoned the vampires. When we first when we first became a party, did Kendris discuss how the vampires came to defeat the original party? Did she explain that there was a ritual?
She did say that. Well, we were always in public, so we didn't want to discuss anything in public. But I will say this right now: that at some point, Kendris would have, in private, gone to Starsky, who she knew he was going to go research. Did he communicate that intent to Kendris?
Yes, I communicated that I was going to do research.
Okay, so Kendris would have enlightened him a little bit, and he would have said, So she briefly described the ritual,
Okay.
and she would have said that the next time we go, we have to ensure that we are warded against evil, essentially.
Okay. I will. Okay.
Also
So.
warned that some of them are packing dispel magic.
Okay. Then I will. Then I want to look into then I want to look into that ritual. What the vampire's family connection to that ritual. What type of vampire rituals are around that could indicate that? What type of level of power, stuff like that. And third, there's only one other thing I want to look into, and I want to know who were they before they became vampires? What were they doing, and why did they look to vampirics? Why did they look to the vampiric becoming vampires in such a manner? Like why? Like why did they choose that? They seem royal in nature. They seem nobles. So why did they choose to be vampires? Those are my three things.
Okay, so why they chose that region, I kind of touched on before, is that there's ancient ruins here that could possibly predate the dwarves.
Okay.
And do predate the dwarves. You
Okay.
encountered.
Oh yeah, I
numerous.
think I remember that. Sorry.
So that's part, and the other part is there is few places as remote as this without being extremely dangerous.
Okay.
So
For
that's
vampires.
another. And then two, it's on the far side of a mountain range, and then the other side is just water. So it's highly defensible. It's remote. There's ancient ruins here. You don't know why they want these ancient ruins because that's not going to be written down in a book.
Got it. That's going to be in-person research.
Yes.
Oh, actually, no, that wouldn't count for this. This just came to me. I wanted to know, I know this wouldn't be part of that. It would probably be a different knowledge check, but I'll ask if I can include this. We'll see what you say. That giant engraved golden sphere that the assassin White was in. I would like to know about that. But if I need to do a different knowledge check, I'll do a different knowledge check for that. But let's focus on the vampire stuff right now.
Okay. That would be a different check.
Got it.
But that would be a religion check.
Okay. Let's focus on the vampire stuff, and then I'll do that.
All right. So what else? What else?
Okay, so why they're there, their connection to the ritual. Why? What type of vampire ritual? What type of vampire ritual was that? Why? How does that family have connection to that place? Could that family have a connection to that place? And
It was essentially a vampiric resurrection ritual.
okay, and
Beyond that, you don't know because one, you didn't see it. Two, you didn't look at the spot, and three, you're getting secondhand knowledge on it.
Understood. And then the third, why did they turn to vampires? Why did this noble family choose to be vampires?
You don't find anything mentioning that they are vampires at all.
What do I find that mentions them then?
Mentions vampires?
To mention the family. You said you find nothing
you
to
find on
mention
mentioning
them.
the family, it's all noble lore. Like essentially, like this was a merchant family that traded with such and such place, and so on and so forth. And I told you guys that previously.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty much what you find. You find more banal things, more run of the mill ish kind of things.
Okay. I will ask this. So from this research and from my previous research into this family, is there anything that I have found now that has any? Do I find any new nuggets of information? Anything new from me sweeping over these books, do I find anything new from what I knew previously, besides what we've discussed?
Not at a library like this. This library is not exhaustive. There's better libraries than this.
Yeah, I know the
It's simply
library.
information that is not available here.
Okay.
It's not the purpose of this place. This is not an exhaustive library.
This is just your local public library type thing, right?
I would say it's a step above that for sure.
So it's like a college library.
Yeah,
Okay.
or even maybe a step beyond that, but we're not talking like mythical massive library.
We're not talking the library, the Understanding, not House of
Right.
Understanding. Okay.
Exactly.
Or shoot, what was the house that Sorcerer got shanked in? The library that Sorcerer got shanked in.
Oh, the one in Listaria.
Yeah, what's that
That's
one
the
called?
Grand Library.
Yeah, the Grand Library. Those are on another level.
Yeah.
So I would know as Starsky that if I wanted to know any more about them,
You would know
I
to go to
yeah.
one of the great libraries in existence. Yes.
Okay. Are there any others besides those two libraries, or are those the only two great libraries?
There might be one in Dahabalnar. But it might be a private library.
Understood. But those are
Well,
the three that I would know about.
yeah, those
Okay.
are the main three: is the House of Understanding, the Grand Library, and then maybe Dahabalnar if it's a private one. And you have no idea if there's anything like that at all in
Okay.
the Savage Lands. Probably
So
not.
okay. Now two more questions. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make this quick. I'm just trying to get as much as I can.
Yeah.
Do I find a so this is a noble family. You said that they have an S. You've described an S.
Yes.
Is there a so that is a family seal, I'm assuming. Do they
Yeah.
have a coat of arms? Do I find any coat of arms for this noble family?
It's
I'm looking for in it like any inked anything, a description of a coat of arms that is connected to this family.
their coat of arms is simple. It's it's the shield with filigree and flowering and everything around it, and it looks like tree boughs covering it at the top,
Okay.
and then the center is red with just the golden S. That is their coat of arms.
Oh,
Their
okay.
initial is that, but the S is stylized some to advance it a bit more.
Actually, let's okay, this is going to be hyper specific here. So,
I will
different
also say that their coat of arms, it does have wings, kind of embracing it, and the wings are
angelic dragon. What type of wings we
maybe
talking?
draconic. They look like webbed wings as opposed
Bats.
to
So
feathered
maybe
wings.
bat wings. Maybe that'd be
Maybe
super funny.
it's up for interpretation.
Okay, I'm going to assume bat wings because vampires, but
Your
reasons.
mic
Okay.
got fucked there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay, and I feel now this last question. Do I feel like I have done as much research as I can on this family in this library? Is there anything else you think that Starsky feels like he can get from this place, or has he used all resources that this library has?
You feel like you might be able to get more, but not in a short period of time. And you've
Okay.
got pretty much all you can for now, essentially, if that makes
Okay. I will. Okay. I will. I have a few days, so Starsky will say, okay, putting this aside. Now, shit, I forgot what I was going to ask.
sense. Spaghetti.
Yeah,
Spaghetti.
plain spaghetti. Um, you can go to someone else. I forgot what I was going to ask.
Okay. All right. So what are you guys doing now?
So what I was decided to do is I am Kendris is at least gonna spend one of these days doing something that can help things. I'm looking for information on how to harden spells against dispel, or how to make my spells harder to resist, like say by increasing like the save DCs, or I'm gonna say this basically harden spells against dispel magic.
Play an Arcanist.
Not playing well.
Be a higher caster level.
Well, I know there are like Kenderson. Well,
Deadass. Be a higher caster level.
no. Okay.
That's it. Like,
Yeah,
not
like,
trying to
there
mean
are
you, but
ways to
that's
make
literally
it.
it. Like,
Yeah,
that
like
that's magic for you. You're getting into the levels where like it is what it is.
yeah, it's either like like you either decrease save DCs for other people to make it better, or you just play like a caster like an Arcanist, which can boost their save DCs by 1.
No, this is specifically dispel magic. But
Oh,
no,
really?
the reason why it's Arcanist is because Arcanist can dispel their dispel.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
dispel.
Yeah. For the most part, it's literally just
Tied to my caster level.
yeah.
Like there are some effects that might. So that means I would have to find a way to inhibit magic of the enemies.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm okay, and I think I will need something else here. Like we're gonna need some spells that can actually. I'm gonna need another spell that can do some sort of pain, like actual pain. So I'm gonna spend my time. Everyone else can just. Ooh, I almost forgot.
Do 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 do.
That's so random.
So what are you guys doing now?
Well, while they're doing that, I'm probably going to be summoning the planar ally. I'm summoning Nazai.
All right. You summon the little tiny bird
I
with a
think
weird looking
I
mask.
am going to probably, I don't know, explore.
And it quickly flies down to you and kind of hops around. And it looks like this. It looks like this. Looks like it's got a little, like a raven with a plague mask.
Oh,
Mhm.
It lands on your shoulder and it says, in Celestial, "Hello, Otto. What do you need?"
All right. I'll say.
oh, I speak
I
Celestial, yay.
I'm just gonna say like I'm requesting your service for a few days.
Okay, well, there is a cost to be exacted.
Yes, we can work that out, and I can perform some favors for you, as well as a physical payment.
Okay. Well, what is it you need?
Well, a friend of mine has died, but their body has been hit with a spell that makes it hard for them to be raised without resurrection. And another friend of mine has been uh forcibly teleported to the boneyard, but he is a living creature.
Oh, well, that's well, I suppose a problem. Do you have their names or anything?
Ah, yes. One is Cine, and the other is Rowan.
It nods. You can tell it's making mental notes as you say this. Okay, all right. Um, and how did this person die? Which one died?
Sine is the one that died.
Okay.
From my knowledge, they died in a fight that we had with a weird mage and their what army of sorts. And then their corpse was fuck, what is the spell called?
Decomposed, just bones.
Yeah, decomposed corpse, so there are only bones left.
Okay. Well, I suppose if you have bones, you could resurrect them. That's not an issue. There's worse things like disintegration and so on.
Yes, the issue lies in that the resurrection is beyond my current ability as a cleric. And there's not too many people who can perform those acts that aren't planar beings.
I understand. Well, I will relay the message, and perhaps I can bring you a scroll from someone more capable than myself. But well, it is what it is.
Yes, for the one that is living, I would like to know their location in the boneyard so I can seek passage and bring them out.
Oh, you want passage to the boneyard? Hmm. Well, that's assuming they're in the boneyard. The area around is usually where you find most, I guess you would call them semi-mortals, half living or half dead, depending if you're an optimist or a realist. Uh, but in any case, I can do that. So, what did you bring for me? It kind of looks at you. It turned its head to the side, looking at you. You can see it's kind of looking down at your hands.
Let me see, what do I have for him? Well, I do have. Well, use a Nazoi. I can always pay you in actual money, and I was thinking I could perform some favors for you as well.
Actual money. I mean, what am I gonna do with money?
That is a good question. Uh, what is it that you would want?
Mm, do you have something tasty to eat?
Of course.
Well, we're in a dwarven town. I can buy you a meal of your choosing.
Oh, I don't know. Dwarven food is so stout.
All right, let me see. I guess I could try to cook you up something then.
Okay. I'm listening.
All right. Well, I'm from Capra, so I'm from the region in the Capra area,
Oh,
so I can
well,
cook you up some Aurelian food if you want.
Aurelian food isn't too bad, I suppose. One time I was convening with someone who had summoned me, and they had this delicious bread. It was wrapped in a giant leaf. I kept calling it. Oh, I don't remember. I'm good about reminding myself and remembering things like this, but you know how it is. You hear something, you parrot it, and it gets written down, and then it's gone. Well,
Is there a check I can make to like think of like what he's talking about?
yeah. I'll take knowledge local. What'd you get?
20.
Uh, Hasty bread wrapped in a leaf sounds like something an elf would make.
All right. Oh God, I wish this was Lucius. Lucius would know.
Yeah, you would. That's why it's funny.
Fuck.
He absolutely would. He'd be like, "Bet I got you, fam. Here you go."
I guess I'm a phone home for this one. Be like, hey, mom, pa, do y'all know any elven cuisine with bread wrapped in a leaf?
With the sending, you're asking.
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
Your parents straight up say like, "That sounds
Nope.
like lemnis bread or something." And it
Lemons.
was something like that. I see the elves carrying that as their lunch supplies all the time. I guess that's the only thing I can think of.
Uh,
Towards High Tree and Rockland ruins and that way. That the forest there, the Elberon. Maybe that.
all right. I'll say, was it lemnos?
Oh, that's the word, lemnis. Yes, so good. Can you get me some of that bread?
All right, fuck. I can procure you some. Yes.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay.
Arrow is listening in. And they go, "Would you be willing to get me some as well?"
Oh, we can have a treat together. Oh, look, another bird. It's so wonderful to see another bird.
But yes, from one bird to another.
In any case, um, uh, some lemnis. A big piece. If you get me a big piece, I think I can procure that information for you. Yes, yes, yes. The last time I had it, what was that city called? Oh, hell. I was with the Vanth. He was in, what was it? Rockland. It was a beautiful
Uh,
city. I loved it there. They were so giving with that bread. Oh, that was the best time.
all right, Rock. Wait, do I know where Rockland is?
You can give me a knowledge local, or a knowledge geography, or even a knowledge history.
Jesus, you hit me where it hurts. You know I'm a cleric.
I, hey, I'm giving you info. I'm not telling you what you know about the info.
I mean, it's fine. I'm almost trained in almost all knowledges.
What'd you get?
24.
In what?
History.
You know that Rockland was fucking leveled like 100 years ago.
You're right, just looking like he just has a bro face on. It's like, god damn it.
Stairs in helmet.
Yeah, this motherfucker hasn't been here in like 100 years.
I mean, you did summon him, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, if you summoned him, it's kind of like, I guess maybe a contract. If someone hasn't had a contract in such a long time.
Well, Nozois travel here quite often to like as
That's
messengers,
true.
but they're usually on duty, so they don't really have time to have a rest at particular places to take mortal cuisine.
Anyways,
I'll look towards another place. I can cook you some cuisine from where I'm from, and then I'll get you some elven cuisine.
Mm, okay, but I want my bread.
All right.
the bread is the most important thing. I do have to agree with that.
Exactly.
It's just a
What's
bird.
meal without bread?
It's just a bird thing. You wouldn't understand.
All right.
The bird says, "Okay, so a better cycle pump and to know where your friend is."
to know where my friend is and see if you can speak with some of the psychopumps to see if I can get my friend resurrected.
Oh, the resurrection. Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Scroll. Understand. Okay. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. And he's like nodding to himself. Okay, I can do that. Not a problem. Where will you be?
I will be within this area. The same place that I summoned you.
Okay. Okay. I think that's he nods. Okay, okay, we can do that. Just bear in mind, I might not need payment beyond bread, but to help you with this resurrection, I'm pretty sure they will ask for something.
Yes.
Um, Maybe a large onyx. They like that. Onyx is a very nice stone. Oh, or just anything big and shiny. Worth at least 500 platinum, for sure. Yes, yes. I think that would be good. And normally they say 6, but it's the thought that counts. Yes, yes,
All
yes.
right.
Um, but beyond that, oh yes, oh of course, the most important thing you must not forget to bring is the bread. Yes, bread. Um, I'll get right on that though.
Should I procure this bread for all of you, or how many?
Well, I suppose. What? Wait, to find
It's
to find your
mostly for
friend.
our friend here. But I wouldn't mind having a bite or two.
To resurrect your friend who is dead, who needs a scroll, and then the other thing is what again?
Um, find the location of my friend that was playing ship, Rowan.
Oh yes, yes. Well, then we'll need lots of bread, lots and lots of bread for that.
All
About the
right.
volume?
I can procure you lots of bread. It will take me some time, but I can get it made.
Oh, fantastic. Uh, there's quite a few of the birds that of the bread. Yes, bread. Um, uh, uh, just lots of bread. Okay,
Let
I'll be back. I'll be back soon.
All right, all right.
I'll
How many days do I have?
um, mm, mm, 2 days.
All
Yes,
right, 2 days. Okay.
and in 2 days, I will be back, and I will have everything in tow in order for you. Yes. Well, I'll try. Eh, I think I'm not sure about the cost for that resurrection for your friend, but I'm more of a scribe and not an attorney or what do they call it, accountant. So you bring me bread, and I'll get you a scroll. I can carry one of those.
All right. I'll give him like probably like a piece of paper or something. Here, write down how much bread I would need.
Oh, okay, of course. And he extends his little claw, and as he drags it across, you see this like almost ethereal writing comes from his fingertip as he writes on the paper. He says, "All right, scroll," and he draws a line, and then he goes, "Wait, what was the question?"
How much how much bread do you want?
Oh, I want all the bread. But there's a good group of us. I would say there's at least, if I have to get your friends out the old-fashioned way, well, I would say there's at least 30. 30 bread.
Yeah. Okay. So with this bread, what was the name of the bread again?
Uh, 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 uh. Lemnis. That's right. Haha.
You want this bread in like loaves or slices?
Oh, it comes in little squares wrapped in leaves.
Oh, okay. So slices, all right.
Slices. Yes, maybe slices. Well, it doesn't look cut. It looks like it's like a biscuit, but it's
Oh,
bread.
biscuit. Oh,
Bis-
okay. Oh, so
yeah.
like a cake. Okay.
Is that it? Cake? Maybe. I don't know. It's delicious.
Only a bird will ask for biscuits drier than the shit you get out of Popeyes.
No, I don't think this is. I don't. If this is made by elves, I don't think it's gonna be dry. It's probably gonna be pretty moist.
I
Now,
don't know.
if it was dwarves, I would think it would be some of the driest shit you ever ate. It
It'd
would
be
be even
fucking
drier than
hardtack.
Popeyes.
It'd be fucking hardtack, yeah.
But here's the thing, though. Elves look like they season like white people.
Fucking all
That's because they
natural.
just look like they do. But in reality, that's because they are 5-star chefs.
Is that why
Down
Gordon
with elf
Ramsay? Is that why
supremacy.
Gordon Ramsay is so good at his job? Is because he's an elf?
Yes.
Waiting to see a Gordon Ramsay elf.
Down with elf supremacy.
Instead of
Finally,
Gordon
some good
Ramsay, it's
fucking food.
Gordon Whimsy.
All right. That is all that I ask. And
Okay, scroll, find friend.
yes, this friend is Rowan here.
Rowan, that's it.
Yes,
Rowan. And what did they look like?
I'll give him the description of Rowan. Rowan, yours is like the middle-aged white dude, right?
Yes, with the beard and the
Yeah,
bow.
in picture. Yeah, I'll give the description of a middle-aged white dude with like he's like dressed in like a very snazzy.
All right. Okay. Anything else to make him identifiable?
Well, his picture.
Human?
He's human.
Okay,
Yes.
good. That helps. Sometimes it's get my knoll friend. I'll give you the skull, and I'm like, I can't carry that skull. It's too big, but it's a very nice skull. Maybe I could, and you start to figure things out. In any case, we're getting distracted here. Don't forget the bread.
Yeah, I won't. And like I'm writing this on a paper as well to him in case he forgets. Uh, with Sine is the one like they're dressed. They have like pink hair and all that.
Oh, yes, pink hair. One
Uh, one commonly uses a bow. The other one is was there the one that's the crossbow or the gun?
gun.
Yeah, Sine is the gun. He'll probably give a brief description of the gun.
Oh, and I think my number's a little low when I said 30. It's probably more like 50.
All right, 50. Okay,
50, yes.
he'll just say like motherfucker said like 20 earlier. All right.
Wait, one. You see him looks down at his toes and he's like, oh, that's right. 60. 60. One for each toe. That's how I count. Yes.
Wait, so I'm buying it for what, 30 or 20 people?
No. 60. 60. 60 breads.
All right. I'm gonna say right now 60 bread might take a little bit more than 2 days.
Oh, well, I mean, I suppose I can. Hmm. Well,
You'll be taking a few trips. Either that or I can leash you a bag of holding to carry the bread in. But
I'm not gonna carry all the bread myself. That's fine.
do you want me to carry it?
Oh, no. Oh, you misunderstand. You see, mm, uh, you see, there's not just me. I mean, there's more than me. And looks at you. through his mask. Do you understand?
I think I
I am
do.
having trouble understanding.
I think I do, but
The whippoorwills, they come and they need the bread. We all need bread. The whippoorwills. You know?
All right, very well. I will try to procure you the bread as much as I can
Oh, but
within the 2 days.
60, and well, 61. I want one. If they take it all, that would be a tragedy.
All right, very well.
61 breads. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I'll make sure this gets done right away. Um, Scene A for scroll, Rowan, return. Right? Right.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Easy. All right. You can see he kind of taps his toes as he's bouncing on the branch. I'm gonna go now. And
All right.
okay, and he hops up and flies
And
off.
you just say ciao. All right. Well,
I
that
have
wasn't too bad.
never seen such. I have never seen such a bird like that crave bread before in my life. Usually all the other syrinxes don't go crazy like that, but
Well,
this one, yikes!
well, let me just say something. Well, outsiders tend to not require food or water, or sleep for that matter. So, I mean, when one eats, it is quite delightful for them.
All right, time passes. How are you gonna get this bread?
I'm probably going to ask this wizard if he has some scrolls I can borrow. I'm gonna need a teleporter too.
Okay. He will sell you scrolls of teleport. He has those.
I'm gonna just use part of the party fund for this, and I'll just pay it back when I get some more funds.
All right.
Yeah. And tell them like probably just gonna go see if they got some Well, there's elves in Faymore. I can just ask to get some bread made there.
True.
So I'll spend that'll be my day or two.
All right. Uh, you you get to Faymore. Poof. And you find this little bakery, and you tell them you want this bread, and they look at you as if you are a discerning customer, and they say, "How much?"
I was going to ask how do you sell? How much do you sell this bread in?
Well, each portion is extremely. It's a delicacy. You see, for a few reasons. One, a few of the ingredients are hard to come by and therefore expensive. And the other reason is because, uh, as is customary for curing the bread, it must be wrapped in a specific type of leaf in the forest. And it is obtainable, and we can do this. And we have some on hand, but this makes each one a bit pricey.
I see. I was doing some adventuring work, you see, and came across a peculiar Nizui, one of the psychopumps from the
Oh,
boneyard.
interesting.
Yeah, yeah. He is quite the he's quite the fiend for these things.
Oh, shit, I would be too if I had the money to throw away on such treats. Why would you eat anything else? So you
He-
see, the thing about this bread is just a small portion can sustain you for a day. So you get one. I guess you'd call them little biscuits, and you can break it into quarters, and well, that quarter will sustain you for the day. So they're quite buttery. It's like a buttery biscuit wrapped in this. I don't know how to explain it other than to make them for you. Uh,
Yeah.
So how many did you want?
He'll just like look down for a minute and whisper 62.
60. Oh, well, we can get on those right away. It'll only take a day or so, but it'll take the whole day. I'm assuming you have deep enough pockets for such a purchase. They're 100 each.
Or 100 each. Fucking Christ. How much I have on hand.
That's a lot.
Planar Ally is expensive as fuck.
Yeah, like what I'm requesting for is going to take a while. So it's kind of
Yeah.
pricey.
And when it's over like just a minute or two to do something, it it goes up significantly. Like Planar Ally cost is 6,000 usually. So this I'm making it bounce, but you know.
For the level that I'm doing it, it's like 500 base. I gotta see how much it is per.
Oh, is it 500 base? I thought it was 6. Oh, you're a lower level, huh? Because you're not full cleric, are you?
I think this is the 5th level version.
Oh, you cast a different one. Oh, that's why you had the Nasoi. I got you. Well, I
It's
mean,
the lesser one. This one it doesn't matter between what you. This one doesn't matter by the level. The level just caps your hit die.
oh, okay. So it wouldn't change much.
Yeah, it wouldn't change much. It's like 500 GP worth of offerings to summon it base, and then the payment is discussed.
Okay. So it's yeah.
Yeah, but it would probably be around that same much because that's like what 6 days worth of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take like 1,000 from the treasury and then pay the rest out of pocket.
All right.
We're gonna need to start
Goodbye, my
replenishing
diamond.
that soon.
Goodbye, my diamond dust.
We're gonna have to start replenishing that fund soon.
All right. So
Going on quests.
you pay them in diamond dust, and they look at you and they're like, "Yo," you can tell that you made the baker's year with this fucking purchase. They're gonna talk about you for years to come. About the dude in full armor buying 60 fucking biscuits of lambda spread, essentially. They gladly take your money, and he turns around and says, "You get in the kitchen now, big order." And everyone kind of snaps to and starts getting to it and says, "We'll see you in a couple days."
All
As
right.
I say in the back of the house, fuck you, you don't pay me enough, manager.
You'll get a good bonus after this. Shut the hell up.
You've
I
been
You'll
doing
do it.
that for a year and a half.
Well, payday just came, so shut up and get in there.
Okay.
Fine. Jeez, fucking Christ, I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Well, I guess meanwhile this is going on, Kendris would have gotten to know Arrow a little bit better. Just
Yeah. Making more
doubtful.
friends.
Yes.
I
Yes,
did
but-
realize. I did finally remember what I wanted. I've remembered for a while now, but I didn't want to impede on anything. So I wanted to know about the tower where we met the assassin in white.
Oh
I want to
yeah.
know what's the deal with that. Is that part of the ancient ruins, or is there something special about that?
Oh yeah.
From art.
You walked through the ancient ruins and past the other ruins to get to that.
Yeah, it's literally ancient ruins. Like our plan was to go to the House of Understanding and sell them the information.
Yeah, but then you guys were rolling shit on your survival checks and actually got lost in the mountains.
And then got murdered. Close-ish.
Murder.
Kinda.
And then
Murder.
you created your own scenario, but I digress.
Yeah, we can time skip now.
Yeah.
Or go to someone else.
Yeah, you go back and you go get your biscuits, and they look. How do I explain how big they're? They look about the size of a floppy disk, and they're about a half-inch thick. They look like coasters for your cup, the size of them, and they are wrapped in these super wide leaves, and they smell amazing, and they're super soft in your hand, and
God
they are
damn it, you're
still
making me
warm
hungry.
through the leaf as you are handed them in this
Alright.
basket. And they said, "Keep the basket. It's our gift to you."
Alright. Thank you.
Aww. You just got a
And
picnic basket.
Yeah, I'll be back again when I have free time.
oh, wonderful. Come back anytime you want.
Alright, thank you. Then I'll prepare to cast the teleport
All right.
to get back to more.
All right, you get back to Warmforge. No issues.
So this order's going to take a few days to prepare, right?
No,
Mm-hmm.
only one day.
Oh, only one day.
Yeah. Um,
I'll keep it in the bag of holding to keep it nice and warm. But when I get back to Warmforge, I'm giving one of them to what's your character's name? Arrow?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So you get one.
Oh.
Would have
You
found
you
some with Kendris too, so.
I only got enough for the bird and the
You
arrow.
didn't ask for one.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
You know what? Arrow's gonna split the bread in half and give one half to you.
Aww. Thanks.
So you get a half and then I get a half.
I will say that a quarter of one of those is an entire day's worth of food.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. So
No.
we
It
get,
is super filling.
so it's like we get 2 full days where we don't have to eat. Perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you get back, you have your nice warm lamnas bread. Now what?
Alright.
Smells so good. I'm actually really hungry right now. So that bread was is making me want food. Like now I want lemon bread.
I guess I'll probably just work through what can I do? I'll probably just skip for now and come back when I think of something for the day.
All right, I mean, like, you have everything you need, right?
Yeah, I have everything I need.
What are you doing now?
I guess I'll probably just cast like the next day. I'll probably just cast sending, and someone will have the bread ready for the bird.
The bird.
Wonderful, wonderful. You have it. I'll get everyone together. I'm coming. And in a short while, you're sitting out there underneath the trees outside, and you see a bird land. And it looks sort of similar to the other bird the Nasoy you saw,
Hmm.
but not quite. It is wearing a face mask. And then you see another,
Oh no.
and another,
Oh
and
no.
another,
You just
and
get
another,
swarmed.
until the full flock descends upon you.
Oh
And
dear
opens
God.
their-
Oh dear.
That's this.
all
I don't
flapping
know
about
why,
as
but
they
this
land.
could be a really, really good horror film. Just a bunch of birds just swooping down, terrorizing a city or a local town. You know, one could just, for example, it's be really good. There could be one really good scene where this guy is just having a bit of a smoke, and he's next to his
Uh,
vehicle, and then all of a sudden, bird just flies, swoops down, knocks the match out of his hand, and the guy gets blown up.
That's rather morbid.
A little bit.
Hey, it's a really good idea for a film. Just saying. You can call it The Birds. I don't know.
They all land about
Copyright.
about 30 feet away from you, in the trees above, and the Nosoi comes back down and says, "I brought them. Are you ready? You have everything, right?"
Yeah, just like look from like side to side. Yeah, I have the goods.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let me see.
Like I need you guys to like line up one at a time for this.
Oh, okay. I guess I could tell them that. I mean, they're a little on the well,
Chaotic side?
I don't know if I would use that word, but
I don't
No.
want you guys to swarm me as soon as I pull this out.
oh no, of course not. No, of course not. Just here, and you see he like lifts his wing, and you see there's a little scroll under his wing. He says, "Here,
All
take
right.
this. This is yours."
Thank you. I'll put that in the bag of holding.
It is your scroll of resurrection.
All right, thank you.
Wow.
And he says, "Okay, bread now."
All right, the bread now. All right. Just looks around. Nobody's around, right? Nobody's here to see a murder, right?
No.
All right. All right. I will pull out the bag. Well, I'll pull out the picnic basket. I want this picnic basket in one piece.
Oh, of course. Just do me a favor and pull one out for me right now.
All right. Yeah, I got you one just for you. Here you
Oh,
go.
fantastic! So
Why does
much.
this feel like such a fucking drug dealer? Like what?
Right?
This is so stupid.
No,
Like,
if you look
ugh.
in Group 3 General, I have exactly how the birds are right now. Just
Ugh.
Yes, yeah, that is
Look,
dead ass mine.
that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. Because at first I was thinking like the scene
Just
from
the bread.
Lilo and
Let me shower
Stitch.
it across the table. Okay, that's all I ask.
That's like how that one scene from Lilo and Stitch where Pleakley is just like, you know, one mosquito lands, then another, then they all swarm him. But I was like, nah, this is birds we're talking about.
I just literally
Fighting
imagine
normal
just
people.
like garlic butter breadcrumbs just being like put in a line across a table, and then the bird just pulls out a straw and snorts them.
I've been trained this to like a crack addict. That's the entire.
Jesus Christ! Don't do drugs, kids.
Smoking
Don't do
breadcrumbs.
Call
drugs.
that
Hugs, not drugs.
house pump.
Kids, don't do drugs. Do breadcrumbs.
Don't encourage them.
Do breadcrumbs. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I'll
Put
start
that
like
shit over some
passing
mac and
out.
cheese. That shit would be bussin'.
I'll start passing out the limnus.
I would have.
Oh,
I guess
wonderful. He takes one in his little masked beak, and he just flits off. He says, "Just throw the basket. Just open it and scatter it. I love it."
I love this bird psychopump.
This is a weird kink. I don't know how to feel about this.
Throw it. Do it. Or just scatter them. Just lay them in a row. We'll come to them. Don't worry.
Actually,
All
by the
right.
way, during that one day,
Arrow is just like watching while they take a bite of their piece of their bread.
what I was trying to say was I was going to be for that one day where we were not. The one day it took, I probably would have just been using. I probably would just been performing for money. So
I probably would have like I don't know explored a bit, hoping to see if I can help out around the town.
Yeah, these are little diminutive birds. These birds are smaller than the Nisoi. He's tiny. These are diminutive.
Oh
Okay.
my
what I was
god!
saying was Kendrick is getting basically scraping by for gold. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. So you, what do you do with the bread?
Yeah. Odo is like probably having it on his hand, like passing out in a line to make sure everyone is like nice and orderly.
They're far away from you, and before you move closer, he's like, no, you should stay there and just set the bread down.
Wait, seriously? Wait, how bad can it be?
I mean,
you clearly haven't
seem,
seen a
you
bird
seem
bread before,
strong
have
of
you?
heart. I suppose it's fine. Then you can pass it out. Sure. And you hear him just like start singing to the birds, and all the birds like slowly descend in front of you. I need you to give me a will save.
No.
What'd you get?
31.
Yeah,
This is
30.
Odo you talking about.
Oh, you're fine. The birds land around you. Anyone else who's within 30 feet of these birds, I need a will save.
Oh no.
Really?
Obviously, like I said, voluntary. Whoever is
Okay,
close
I'll do
enough.
it. It'll be fun.
What'd you get?
16 plus 2 racial versus mind affecting effects.
You are stricken with intense grief as these birds descend around you.
It's
And
just you just see arrows start crying, like bawling tears, and this is not normal for them because they haven't cried in a long time. But just as just this, it's like I can't do this. We
You
have to
literally
save them.
cannot do
We have to
anything.
save them.
You cannot do anything now.
We have to save them. We just have to save them.
Save the bread. Save the luminous bread.
No, save the birds. The poor birds.
Yeah. As the birds descend, they quickly num up all the bread that you
Just
pass
arrows
out.
crying over birds eating bread.
And they look at you, and in Celestial they say, "That was amazing. Thank you.
Right.
We'll
Save
go
the
get your
luminous.
friend now." And the Nasoi kind of moves with the swarm, and you just see them just completely just disappear.
Alright, that was funny.
Rowan, as you are in the middle of wherever the fuck you are, you have no idea. You see this massive swarm of birds descending upon you.
Oh my god.
They are surrounded by this blue mist as they are flying, and they're just so shrill as they fly in a spiral. Um, they're just flying in your direction. They seem to be just as be as much as possible beelining for you.
And then as the birds fill the screen, we go off for the daily Rowan report. Rowan, how you doing? I'm still walking. Great. Now back to the action.
This cloud of birds descends around you and stops all around you. They're surrounding you. I need a will save from you.
Jesus Christ. Sure, you don't want to go back to the
I
Rowan
know,
report? It's a lot less
so much.
exciting.
It's full of birds.
It's too sad. We have to save them.
Hey, yo, bird up.
Here,
Bird up.
yeah, Arrow, you can give me another will save.
Oh my god, this is such a cursed meme. Where did he?
Praise
Where
the
did this?
birds. It's like the e-girl meme, like save the turtles, but instead of turtles, it's birds.
Yeah, that is literally what I meant when I said bird up. I'm so glad you do it.
Oh god, that's so horrifying. Just
Save
a man in a fucking green
the
suit
turtles.
just fucking licking the side of someone's face with a bird on his shoulder. What the fuck is this?
You need to roll a will save, dude.
Yeah, roll your will save.
You're gonna be sad like me over.
Oh, that's just because you didn't have garlic breadcrumbs.
I chose to roll a will save because I thought it would be funny. Plus, I was near Otto, so.
Yeah, you get another save because
I keep dropping my pen, like I keep like stimming with it, and it keeps like flinging down to my hand. Just wee, run away, pen.
My tablet pen does that, so I swap to an airbrush pen, and I never drop it now. It feels so good in the hand too.
Oh, lucky.
oh,
Rowan, will save.
Rowan. Will save. Rowan is sleeping. You might have to roll the save for him.
It was just up.
Wait. I'm making a save right now.
Yeah.
Yes! The birds are flying towards you.
Well,
Yeah, bird up, Rowan.
you know, I didn't think bird up was in this vernacular, but I'll take it.
No.
Rowan, you start weeping and sobbing incontrollably. You can do nothing as these birds descend around you and surround you. And you're just sobbing, just completely overcome with uncontrollable
Fear
grief.
beats.
You're like doing the full on. You literally can do nothing but cry.
Wait,
And then the soy lands in front of you. He says, "I found you. Your friends were looking for you. They already paid for your safe return. So if you would just don't resist, we're saving you."
why? Why did you have to make me cry? What the fuck is this, man?
I'm just smiling.
This is so uncalled for. God damn it.
The whippoorwills have that effect on people, there's an algae. I can't really help that, but it's okay. Come on now. And they quickly surround you as you are swarmed by these birds.
You
And
know,
they
can I
cast
just
a
rage
spell on
and
you.
punch this guy once?
They cast a spell on you.
Don't punch. You might actually kill them. Wait, I think. Let me check.
Are you going to resist the spell they're casting?
I mean, I'm not gonna resist the spell. I just want to punch the guy. I just want to do it once. I don't like being forced to feel things.
You are quickly plane shifted out of the boneyard. And you are descending in front of Wormforge in this swarm of birds as you land. You're still all snot-nosed and teary and bleary-eyed as you land in front of your friends, for the most part, relatively intact.
To which, when actually, you know what? I was part of that scene, so I'll just roll that. I'll just roll the will check, just to see what. Yeah, I was also
You
involved in
start
it.
sobbing as these
Okay,
birds descend with Rowan and bring him back down.
Just because I
And then the birds
already feel
quickly
my
flutter
nuts,
off
but
in a spiral fashion, leaving this streams of wispy blue mist all
should
around.
I be on mute and then I'll
And
mute again?
they're kind of shrill as they're chirping and screaming and everything as they fly away. And then the Nisoi is there. And he looks over to Otto and he says, "I think we're square now. Unless you have more lamnus bread. Do you have more bread?"
Not at the moment. I can always request more.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get back to work then. I mean, I need to, note
Wait, hold
all
on,
these
hold on.
happenings.
Hold on.
Yes.
Just wait 1 second. I just want to express my sincere. And I punch him in the gut.
I guess just how long is kind of uncontrollable grief for? Like a minute
When
or
you
so.
the moment
One
you
round.
punch him in the gut, Arrow will just start sobbing even harder because you hurt a fellow bird.
I guess at this point, however long it lasts, I guess Candace is still gonna be crying tears of joy at that point. That's just
This is so dumb.
Then why you're so happy about that?
this is
It's
tears
so-
of joy and
so-
jubilation.
This is so fucking stupid. This is the dumbest fucking shit.
Come
Just,
on,
And I
I
say,
mean, we deserve the session of reprieve after 3 sessions of Dark Souls esque combat.
Yeah, I just punch him. I want it to hurt a little bit, and I just said, "Have a good day." Yeah. Oh, that is not fun.
I guess after some time, the uncontrollable grief wears off, and Kenris just looks. Welcome
Shit,
back.
What the fuck? What?
that was me punching. For some reason, it didn't roll.
Oh.
Either way.
After a while, Arrow calms down. They're gonna be like, "Well, that happened.
Yeah.
I don't.
Can I?
What?
You put it.
I don't feel great.
Welcome. You. I thought you were lost.
I was. I didn't know where the hell I was going. Oh, God, I need a tissue or something.
Me too. Me too.
I think that was
Thankfully,
out of character.
well, I mean, that's why I have. I just pull out pieces of a ripped shirt.
A ripped shirt.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get this sewn for a while, but at this point, it works better as bandages.
I got you.
Yeah. Anyway, what did I miss?
A lot.
Spaghetti.
Well, I had to I summoned
Who the fuck
some
said spaghetti?
I don't hear anything.
that might have been one of the Nazai.
I mean, they look like worms. Makes sense. It tracks. Delicious, nutritious. Oh, I
Maybe.
totally forgot to pull you guys to the world map the whole time.
Okay, I gotta do a tuning fork manual.
Oh, the Nasoy's name?
Yeah, just in case I summon him again to give him some cake.
Bob.
Yeah, hold on. I have it written down. I
Okay.
didn't pull it up.
This chocolate mochi is so good.
Well, I have good news. I have the bow.
All right, that is good.
Right. Because I totally remember that.
Oh dear. You actually got it?
Well, yeah. I was about to kill the guy the second time, and then the killer clown came running.
Yeah, the killer clown. Unfortunately, an extremely powerful clown at that.
It's just an arrogant chuckle fuck. Put me in a room with him for 2 minutes.
Well, we are not strong enough to face him just yet.
His name is Matthew.
Forewarning, I do apologize for
Alright,
quick
thank
background noise. I need to refill my medication, so
Yeah,
for a good
so,
amount
where's the
of time,
dwarf dude?
probably will last maybe about 2-3 minutes of background noise. I
The
do
dwarf dude.
apologize.
I did not see him during my journey here, but he'll probably be somewhere around Warmforge, I reckon.
No, he's just off drinking and doing shit.
Yeah. I mean, it is Warmforge. He's home. TLDR, he just recently is in the process of going to the Philippines. So that's why I think he's not here this weekend.
Who?
Jade.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Well, good for him.
Yeah, he's able to go in and out, but he can't really stay like a long like a period of time.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting married, so
Nice.
Good for him.
got himself a Filipino bride.
Oh my gosh, he's getting married?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so precious. Congratulations to him.
You know, good for him. Those mail order services typically aren't great, but I'm happy he found something worthwhile.
Technically, he's the mail order service, and because he's going to the Philippines, but I digress.
Wait, huh? What's happening?
We kind of got off track here.
Wait,
When you were
who's getting married?
distracted,
I just want to know who.
when
Mail order husband.
yeah, when you got distracted, Starsky got knocked out, and we cut out his kidney and we sold it on the black market, and he is now in a bathtub full of ice.
Oh, and
That's
we're
right, so
oh yeah, and we're using that.
Cyberpunk 2077. I see.
Oh yeah, and we're using that to fund your dowry because you're getting married to the ugliest orcish woman we have ever seen.
I'd rather pay. I'd rather just leave her and pay the alimony.
It's a half orc, half goblin.
We're gonna need. I thought we were doing this to fund the party's operation.
I'm literally serious. Who's getting married?
Jade.
Oh, that's sweet. That's cool.
Oh, where's the...
Okay, back to the session.
Yeah, and for the record, it's less Cyberpunk 2077 opening and more end of Candy Mountain.
I've never heard of Candy Mountain.
Don't worry about it.
I'll look it up.
Oops.
It's a magical Leoplerodon. That's all I have to say.
Oh, what?
A magical Leoplerodon,
Candy
Charlie.
Mountain.
Okay. Oh wait. Oh wait, hold on. This is.
I hate you for that reference.
Oh yeah, this one. We gotta go to Candy Mountain. Sure, I get it.
Yes. In any case,
Oh, that's a blast from the past from the early 2000s.
Early 2000s YouTube.
now what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna sell the bow.
I'm done with my research. I will go back to. So we're staying at the tavern that we did stay at before when we first met up, correct?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. I'll go back to the original tavern, and I'll go find Kendris.
Here,
I mean, I'm gonna sell the bow unless Arrow wants it, but I don't think with their bonuses.
No, I already have a bow. Respectfully, I love my bow. I spent a good amount of gold on this bow.
Yeah, her bow is
Sure.
actually pretty fucking.
Thank you, Verdant
spanking.
Merchant, for that.
Yeah, that bow is banging. Yeah, it's pretty banging.
Yeah, Otto will say, if
Oh, yeah,
you
then never mind.
if you do wish to sell the bow, I do have a wizard that I spoke with that would very much like rare magical items.
Alright.
You can
Oh yeah,
probably
sure
speak to
thing.
him
Because
about
I
the price.
really don't want to have to deal with those guys hunting us down forever, trying to recoup their lost merchandise. Plus, even if I use it, my bow's better for what I do.
Can I? So where's Kendris?
She is. Well, she's finally. So she's in the back of the. She's in the back.
In the back of the bus.
Not in the back, but she's kind of at a table. But
Okay.
she's in the center of the what you call it, center of the room.
All right. I will go up to the front and say, "Do you have any tea in the brew?"
He mutters something in Dwarven. He says in
I know
Commonwealth.
what he says in Dwarven. Then let's hear it. I have Dwarven.
Oh, he says, "Ugh, knife ear." He says, "Yeah, we have tea."
Oh, wonderful. I would like 2 cups.
Oh, wonderful! I'll get that right for you right away. Anything else?
Nothing at this current moment. Quick, what's a racial slur for dwarves?
I actually
God.
posted a list in the other server If you go to RP stuff and scroll up, there is a fuckload of
We do
slurs
not
and slang words.
condole
Thank you.
violence.
This is so in depth. Even the
Appreciate
world
it
has a racial slurs.
when people use slurs.
This is on another level.
So,
Anyways,
Yeah, like when you
never
stab someone,
ever
it's
use a
called
slur.
to kiss someone.
okay, RP. I'm trying to find the RP stuff. I'm saying RP requests. I'm not saying.
So go to
RP
info, and then go to
Okay.
RP stuff,
Oh, I see. Okay.
and then just scroll up. There's a
Okay.
lot.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I will be right
Thank
back
you.
once again.
Yeah. Now, is there
I'm not saying
specifically a
dwarf.
dwarf? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
That-
not
that
seeing
might-
one for dwarf.
There is.
I'm seeing.
Pump
all I
sucker.
can think of is stub legs, but
Well, there's pump sucker too, but it doesn't really apply here.
yeah.
You could call them ugly muggin, like like ugly mugs.
I'm trying to find the. Yeah, so so you have like them and then listed. So yeah, I see dog biter.
Pump sucker.
Okay, where do you see that? Because I'm trying to find it.
Between quick wife and pig meat.
Oh, pump sucker. Oh, I see it. And then you have what specifically. Okay, got it. Okay, I don't want that. I don't want to. I wouldn't specifically say that because that wouldn't fit this situation. Okay.
What can possibly go wrong without pissing off the dwarf that's making your tea?
I'll say it after. Okay, I'm not dumb. Okay, yeah, I think I'll just use stub legs since he commented it on my ears. I'll just use stub legs when I comment my thing. Anyways, so does he get me my tea?
Oh yeah, you get your tea. It's 2 copper for the 2 glasses.
Okay, I will lay down a gold piece. Wait, no, I'll lay down 2 copper, and then I will grab the tea, and then in Dwarvish say, thank you, stub legs," and then walk away.
He looks shocked as you say it. His eyes get wide as saucers, and he starts laughing as you walk away because you got him. What is he gonna do?
Yeah.
He just starts cracking up because it was hilarious.
Okay. Anyways, I'll go over to Kendris. Now with a bit of smirk on my face, I'll give them one of the cups of tea, for myself, and say, and then I'll just run my finger around the room and say, "Where do you want the party to go next, Kendris?"
Well, it's gonna be difficult. I mean, we're gonna want to find something that will result in a resounding victory and plenty of and showers of gold.
Yes. Do you want to continue on with the hunt of the vampires and getting your friends rescued?
Well, that's the tricky part. We still need a weapon, the tools to properly deal with them. We lack the tools to deal with them.
Okay. I will. Okay, now this is going to go into my stuff. Dalfon, from my original party,
Oh,
is there anyone that I would know about that stayed in the house, stayed within the House of Understanding in that area?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about your starting party.
Okay. I guess I'll have to fill that out then.
Yes, that is one of those things.
I was thinking that you wanted
So
to
a
the
perfect
freedom.
example. So Kendris, you sent me a bunch of notes on your party members. Send them so that he has a reference for Starsky.
Okay, I was figuring that you wanted to fill that out and do something with it.
Oh, believe me, you give me a 2 or 3 sentences describing a blank who wears blank with a blankish attitude. His favorite thing or her favorite thing was to blank.
What? So what?
Oh, this is a fun game of Mad Libs. I'd love to play.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
okay. Got it. So
okay,
I will. Okay, so
Licks the bottom of shoes, and he looks like a gremlin.
Okay.
There you go.
What I was trying to say was, so about my previous party, or about the
Just send it to him. How either one, either or, both. Send your backstory and your party member little quips for each one, because there's only what 2 or 3 sentences for each at most.
of my previous party. Okay.
Yeah, just send those.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's just gonna be like a reference like thing for
Yeah,
Okay,
how he's
so-
supposed to do
you
it.
guys are essentially like when you give me stuff like that, it's a writing prompt.
Yeah, think of it as a
got it.
template. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Sorry, I didn't know that. I thought I
No,
could just say,
it's
"Oh,
okay.
I have party members," and you're like, "Okay, sweet. This is what I'll do for them."
I mean, I can do that.
Nah,
That gives me a lot more freedom, but now I am controlling your character's backstory.
in what way? It's
However
other
the
party
fuck you
members.
want.
And
You're
that
giving me a free license.
for
Yeah.
stuff like this, just work it out in between sessions.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna fill it out now.
Yeah.
Okay, but so that'll happen later. So I'll just say, I would suggest more information on them would be our best tool at this current moment.
Okay.
And we can find that within the House of Understanding.
I'll try to. All right. I'll send you what I know as best as I can recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in the
And-
character creation channel on this one with the tentacles, the server we're on now,
Yeah.
if you scroll up, there's a whole bunch of questions. That's like where were they born, where they grow up, blah blah blah. You don't have to answer all of those for whatever background for the characters you have, but the more you answer, the more I have like a precise thing to work with.
Okay.
Just keep the answers short and succinct because I don't need a full story. I literally just need like cliff notes.
Got it. Understood. So I will say, and I may know of people that are still that stay within the house. I would suggest that we go there for our next outgoing mission. And this time we hire someone because, from what I see, that we can't really rely on the party to guide itself in this area. Either unfamiliar, or just not that adept in the matter. So I suggest hiring a guide to take us there. Unless you know someone that can take us. Do you think that that would be a wise course of action? For that is where I feel, at least on my perspective, we should go, because I have outused all resources, at least as far as information is concerned, to try to gather on this family of vampires.
Do be do be do be do 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 be do be do do do.
I wonder if the last
I
name is
will say,
Edwards or something.
Huh?
I'm not. I don't know why I said that. I was trying to make a joke, then I fucked up on it. Oh, there you go. I wonder if the last name is Colin or something. Just seems like a vampire name.
Yes.
All that for a Twilight joke.
I mean, I am called Twilight on Discord, so.
Man, the quality of these jokes are really waxing as the session goes on.
I mean, I'm trying. Listen, this is how I'm finding ways to cope with silence.
That was another joke. I wasn't actually giving you shit.
Oh, so
I just realized, wait, the tone might not have conveyed this.
yeah, I couldn't tell because your tone sounded so genuine.
You will quickly learn that Rowan is a shitlord. More than I am, which is hard to do.
He's very sarcastic. I hear.
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
See, autism affects me when I can't tell when people are being sarcastic.
Oh, those, yeah, I
I
completely
can
understand.
be sarcastic, but I can't tell when
Regardless,
some
what are you
other
guys
people-
doing?
Huh?
What are you doing now?
Wait, hold on. Wait, you're putting the party. Wait, hold on.
Is there like a quest board in the tavern anyway? Any chance?
No.
No, there is not. Warmforge, while there is technically like a bounty board, there's no Adventurers Guild up here.
Interesting.
Yeah, these dwarven cities kind of keep to themselves. So Volgaroth and Wormforge, they just do bounties. They don't do help me quests and do Adventurers Guild tags.
Trying to see if Arrow can earn some money because they're getting kind of low.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Rowan wanted to sell the bow.
Well, what you could do, you have a lot of good archery skill, so just go take. I'm sure there's archery competitions. You could just do those.
Or I could do some hunting and bring back some food. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm scarred with
Be
hunting
like
because of Red Dead
Katniss
2 and the
Everdeen,
fact that you
kinda.
don't get crap for that.
Just be like Katniss Everdeen and go hunting in the forest and try to sell the food that I find.
Yeah.
I'm doing. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you can just roll if you guys want to like earn money as a couple
Yeah.
days and for downtime you can.
Yep, I'll do that but at the same time, I'm right now writing down the cliff notes to about backstory and past
Yeah.
contacts.
My cliff notes is a
You
maniacal
literally just
shaman.
sent the stuff you sent to me before. I think it's pinned.
I did. I just
They're also writing down the old party, as in Sorcier's party.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good too.
Any information I know, I'm writing it down.
Yeah. Also, I love my cliff notes. A maniacal shaman who has abandoned ethics and morals in the pursuit of unrivaled power. Yeah, that sounds accurate.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
Uh,
The rest of you. I know what you two are doing.
okay.
So what are the rest of you doing?
Resurrecting Sine.
Okay.
Probably in like one of the rooms we rented out. Probably give them their own like pair of clothes because I don't know when they're resurrected. They're summoned with their own clothes, right? Or own equipment they had in life, or how does that work?
I believe they come in butt naked.
All right, just bring them their own pair of clothes.
Yeah.
And I guess they could probably just be along as like one of the drivers for the carriage.
Yeah. If they do come back in, you guys picked up their gear.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure everyone like that's in the group that would have been in a group with Oda would have had like their own like sets of stuff in the safe camp wagon already.
Yeah. Well, not even that. I mean, like, it would be an Omega cuck if I was like, yeah, you lose all of your gear.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. This is a campaign. In the living world, believe me, I would fuck you guys for something. You know, like no one went back to get the body, no one went back to get the loot. Well, that sucks.
No,
I mean, I was fully expecting that.
Yeah. In any case, you resurrect them. There's no issue. It's it is a resurrection.
All right.
You said you guys wanted to hire someone. Something about hiring someone.
I don't think anyone said that.
That was Kendris and that was Kendris and Lumiere.
Oh, I must have.
Starsky was talking about hiring a guide
Oh,
because
right.
our ability to navigate is extremely limited.
I may have dissociated at that point. My apologies.
You're good. I wasn't sure if that was like something you guys want to pursue or not.
Yeah, Oda would say that we still have to discuss our findings with the people at the House of Understanding.
And then, did you want to sell the bow, or are you just gonna wait for later?
I mean, we could sell it. I mean, I wasn't the one that that got it, that found it, but.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm asking if you or Rowan want to sell it. Like,
yeah, I'm selling it.
Yeah, I think it'd be best
did you
if
want
we
to sell it here, or did you want to sell it at the House of Understanding?
Probably at the spot Otto talked about. Honestly, I'm mostly going off of his recommendation because in character, I do not give a shit.
We could try and we could try the House of Understanding, because I don't know if doors are like use bows of some sort.
Yeah, they do. And both cities are technically dwarf cities to a degree.
Shoot, actually, I want to ask you a question, Dalphon. What would be the closest real world equivalent to the House of Understanding in its like town? I'm trying to think of
Fuck.
one.
I don't know, a library?
No, but like a governing body that has rule over like a city and
Church,
everything.
temple.
Yeah, I was saying like Vatican City was the
I
closest.
was about to say Vatican. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would say
Vatican.
Vatican is a little more extreme, and
Yeah.
and not a little more, like a lot more extreme than Volgaroth.
Yeah.
Now the House of Understanding. But the conceptually, it's similar.
I'm just trying to think of something that like actually existed that's like it, but I can't really find one. Which is
There, if it does, I don't know about it.
yeah.
Not off the top of my head. But similar concept. Think Vatican. That's, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So
Just the basilica.
Yeah.
Maybe, like the basilica and its attached building.
Yeah.
And,
I was thinking maybe Alexandria and like the Library of Alexandria, but at the same time,
Maybe.
no,
really
even that would be bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
this is
hope
more
that
modest.
it
It just
doesn't
has
burn
a lot of
down.
info.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there have been. Well, the Library of Alexandria wasn't the only one of its kinds. There have been several. There was one that's been discovered in Iraq and a few years back.
Yeah,
Anyways,
and then they bombed it. But anyway,
but that's lovely.
I'll go ahead and
Anyways,
Be right back.
so what? So getting back to what Starsky was saying, he like twirls his finger around the rim of the teacup and says, "I think that the house is the best place for us next to go. Just navigate us, since we are unequipped to guide ourselves at this current moment. I have pieced together all the information I can. Own this family, and I can find no other. If you want more information and a sharper tool in engaging with them, then I suggest we gather more knowledge on them by going to the House of Understanding. I may know people there still that may be able to help us."
That actually might be a good idea.
a great idea. Okay, hold on. How many checks would I roll? Like 5 checks?
Oh no, like we're gonna hire a guide. I'm thinking. All right.
Okay. I was asking.
Oh, sorry.
How many perform checks should I roll? Like 5?
For what? Are you staying in town for 5 days? I was only. It's per day.
Oh, okay. I was waiting to see how long we were going to stay before we set back out again.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it's up to you guys.
No, I would say 3 days.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head to that shop and I'm gonna look at jobs.
Jobs.
Like something on the way to
Oh.
wherever this House of Understanding thing is. But like quick money.
Yeah.
Why don't you try and sell the bow at the place at the shop that we were at?
Well, I am genius. That's where I'm going. But I also wanted to check the notice board too.
Oh, sorry. I guess I wasn't paying attention.
That's okay,
Perfectly
bird brain and all
fine.
that.
Yes, it is perfectly fine. I will look to see. Actually, does the library? Okay, fine. I'll ask this. Did the library look understaffed?
Locally here? No, I
Yes.
mean, like, there's a couple people. It's what you'd expect. There's a head librarian, someone at the counter, and a couple people who are putting books back. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
So how much do I get for the bow?
If you're going to sell the bow, let me switch maps.
Oh, I will look for a PI. I'll look for a PI position, a quick one.
Oh, and can I get someone good with their words to come with me too, just to see if we can't upsell this thing a bit?
I'll do
I'm
it.
going to have all of you go because that's how changing maps works.
I'll do it. I'm the best talker.
I'm double
Stats
checking to
wise,
see what my persuasion slash.
let me see Starsky's.
My bluff is a +6.
Let me see of mine.
So
So
my
my
performance.
bluff is a 17 and my
Yeah, I think
diplomacy
so.
is a
Yeah,
14.
Starsky's got it better.
I always have better because that's the type of characters I build. I always do this. The only character I've ever done that doesn't have this is Alexander. Every other character, I always buff the boost the bluff and boost the diplomacy.
Well, howdy.
Folks.
Piggy, is that you?
What's his name? Porky Pig, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Porky
You
Pig,
walk
is that you?
into the store, and the old man looks at you with his cane in hand, and he leans forward and he says, "Oh, hello there, son. How can I help you today?"
Why,
Yes.
hello there. We're here to sell an item. A very precious item indeed, I would
You're
say.
talking from outside, very fancy.
What? Oh, sorry.
He was talking to Rowan.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know I opened the door, but come on, man, at least get inside the building.
Freak, I can't. Oh, my bird has to go. There we go.
All right. Well, I'm here to sell you a very high quality bow, as I have dubbed the Niamkalak Dog, and it's
I can't go inside the building. I don't know why.
Let me try this.
Walk into the door.
Hold on, I'm moving things. That better?
All right, Han.
Yeah, you have to click on the door and.
There we go. I put the door centered. It should be much more functional. Oh, fuck, my walls are fucked now.
Ugh. And I also have, and he pulls out the plain golden short bow, and then he also pulls out a lizard's chew toy, which is a very big great axe. It is large in size.
It is huge, actually.
Oh, I thought it was large.
Huge.
No.
It's huge.
No, the creature holding it was large.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I pull that out too, and I will rest the handle of it on the counter, and I will put the blade of it on the floor, and I'll just kind of like step back.
You set it down. He's like, "Neth, it's beard, son. Where did you get that?"
Been around the block.
He looks at the axe and he says, "This is fucking huge." Pardon my language, though. I'm more interested in that bow, though. He begins casting something as he waves his hand. Starts looking closer. Good lord! You hand him the bow.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I was not expecting a good roll in that.
He looks at it and he says, "Oh man. Oh, Nethit's beard. Oh, spellcraft. What are you looking at? What are you doing?
I was trying
to see what spell he was
I was trying to
casting.
see what spell they were using.
I'll spellcraft it.
Yes. Detect magic.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have that.
Yeah, but you know that he cast it, and so
Yeah.
he looks at it, and you see he casts it, and he's like, "Whoa, overwhelmed." But he continues for the next few rounds. He said, "And so, where did you procure this bow?"
Oh, in a rather deadly fight with some a giant floating clown, a man who had magical arrows, and it's a long story. I don't really want to bore you with the details. The point of it is, it was acquired legally in self-defense.
And they won't be bothering us anymore. I'm going to. Yes, that's going to be a bluff.
All right,
This
give me that bluff.
Okay. Please be high. If this doesn't, I'm gonna be screwed. Fuck. You wanna roll his to see if he can?
I did. I rolled it before you rolled, actually.
Oh,
He looks at you and he kind of narrows his gaze at you.
fuck.
You know what? Can I tell that he saw through his lie?
Oh yeah, he's furrowing his brow at him like.
Yeah. I'm just gonna quite. Yeah. No. He got healed by the weird guys that came in, but I don't know why you even had to say anything.
Were you trying to look more intimidating, or?
No. Okay, out of character, the reason he did that was because a seller wouldn't like an item stolen from a bandit that is actively going to look for that item, so he's probably going to be more wary of buying an item that has
I know, but you didn't have to say any. Let me go back to the in character thing.
Yeah. Here, loose lips sink ships. That is the lesson of today.
Well, they're not going to be looking for the bow anymore. That I know. And it wasn't stolen. There was nothing legally wrong with the acquisition of this bow, and to top it all off, they're not going to come looking around, so you're good. They
And the
already
previous
hightailed
owner
them.
is indisposed and can never try and locate such a fine object. Is that what you're saying?
Cannot try to find it at least, because technically speaking, they would have been trying for 2 days, and it would have been in a place where they wouldn't have been able to. And they'd assume I'm dead.
Look, such as what?
I mean,
I,
not really sure how to describe it. Well, I mean, they just assumed I was long gone in the boat with.
powerful flying clown.
It was very disturbing.
You killed the bowman, but
I did personally, yeah.
healed.
Wait, hold on. How do you know about the clown? I just looked back at the group.
You said something about a clown.
Yeah, because you were picking up what I was putting down. You seem to have some prior knowledge to the situation.
He kind of furrows his brow and scratches his head. He says, "No, you literally just said it."
You did.
Yeah. As you were.
I'm recounting the things you've told me, son.
Are you okay?
Nothing more than that. I mean, it's.
Sorry, out of character knowledge bleeding into the character because it's like.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I got it. He looks over at the front and he says, "Close the door if you're coming in or not."
Sorry.
Well, you understand the situation at least, and it is a powerful artifact.
Yes. I suppose we can make some type of arrangement.
Well, I already know you're gonna blow me back on the appraisal of this, even though I know this is at least somewhere around the 200,000 gold range.
Oh, that's lowballing.
Come this way. And he grabs his staff and kind of holds it in the pommel of it in his hand, in the other hand, as he's got a grip of it by the staff, and he just kind of cupping it like you would like to warm a flame, and he blows on the crystal and it lights up. He says, "Come this way," and he pulls a key out of his pocket and unlocks the door.
All right.
Come back here. If we are to discuss business, we shall do it in private.
Do you want the front door locked or unlocked?
Oh, I suppose it is fine. What time is it? He kind of looks at a pocket watch he pulls out. Actually, do me a favor and lock it.
Very well. He'll lock the door. I suppose it has latches and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just turning lock.
Yeah, he'll just do that.
He says, "So, this item, this bow, you say, this man, it seems, may return for it, or try to track it down if he knows anything about the worth of it. Would you tell me more about this person you acquired it from? His
Oh,
constitution, morals, perhaps?"
well, he's a very shitty person. Killed his own personnel in cold blood. Uh, elevated a chance encounter into quite literally deadly territory.
Eliminated one of our party members.
That's a different person entirely.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see.
Skilled with magical, skilled with magic as well.
Yeah.
The
Fairly martially inclined. I mean, he's a decent archer. Not as good at it as I am, but he's magically inclined. He was stuffed to the gills with magical equipment. I took the bow just so he would stop shooting.
I mean, to be fair, you don't like 70 potions.
Yes, but actually, yeah, I feel like we
Yeah,
can.
but like the typical 7 I typically use.
I think you might have a drinking problem.
But I do think that there is a way if you are worried about the man tracking it down through magical means. There are certain things that can be done to remove its magical aura from ever being found.
Which we would upfront, of course, so long as the sale of the item goes through. That would be part of the service.
Yes. Plus, once you sell this thing off, and I'm sure you have people within your clientele that would love to have this item, it'll be their problem from there. I would like to diplomacy that.
Okay.
Yeah, Odo would probably just give you a weird side eye at the thought of that.
What? If it's not their problem, it's someone else's. It's not blood on their hands. Who gives a shit?
Yes, but this is Odo, though.
Yeah.
And you know what? I would aid.
Nice.
Are you
Fuck.
fucking kidding me, man?
I swear I roll good. I swear I have good stats in my shit.
Yeah, Odo would probably say, like, you seem to be, like, quite the skilled mage as is. It shouldn't be too much of a problem to hide the magical aura so that it wouldn't be sniffed out.
As he's holding the bow, he kind of crosses his arms and looks at you all. The stern look.
Well, I did speak earlier of a bow that we could sell you. This was it.
Did. Oh. He looks over to Rowan. For the tuning forks.
Yes. It cost me a little bit more than that. Like 62 lemon breads.
Wait, how much does this person know?
No, I always tell him that he said he was interested in magical items. I told the person that I was going to procure you that you had a magical item that you might be interested in selling.
Fine. I didn't want to use one of my cases for such an item, but I suppose it cannot be helped.
You say such an item, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ron, but sometimes you have to explain one or two things when you're buying tuning fork to the boneyard.
No, I mean he's saying it like it's a chore, but I mean I've seen what this thing does.
He leans his staff against the counter here, and he quickly draws the bow back. And as he does, an arrow forms in his hand. As he's like, "Oh, very nice indeed."
Uh, do a little tidbit. That does shoot through armor as well. It
Oh
hurts.
yes, it is radiant. I can tell that.
And do you mind if I hold it real quick, because I can show you something pretty interesting.
He kind of furrows his brow and he says, "Yes, of course," and he hands it to you.
All right, and I'm going to pull it back to show off the adaptive feature of it because I've been fucking around with it for a bit.
And you're way stronger than he is. Yeah.
Yeah, and it forms a larger projectile and it bends back much further.
He says, "Oh, adaptive. Of course. That makes sense. Let's see the other properties of this bow."
Well,
All right.
one of the other ones is wait, hold on. Didn't you cast magic on this? Don't you know?
Oh, yes, of course I do. But do you know?
I know it makes people glitter. Uh, I know it penetrates through pretty perfectly. Uh, I don't know. I don't care that much about it because what I have. That's why I'm selling it.
Understandable. He extends his hand to take the bow again.
Yeah,
Uh, uh,
I know it lights people up like a Christmas tree and makes them unable to be stealthy as well.
as he gently pulls on the bowstring, um, he sniffs and he says, "You smell that brimstone?
Sniffs. Yeah.
Yeah.
On a hit with this bow, it is it gives you the ability to trip as you fire with your attack roll. With your strength of your attack uh, being applied to your trip attempt. And if they are flying, it will make them plummet to the ground."
Uh, I can't recall. I do believe he has done that to us once. Yes.
No.
Furthermore,
Never let him.
when you are affected by a light spell, you can dispel it using the bow's caster level instead of your own. And then the bow will absorb the light. This bow is known as he holds it up, the Lightfall bow. This is not a normal bow.
Ah,
Not only does it produce a golden, radiant arrow, but in the hands of fighters of legend and myth, they can target every enemy around them all at once. Hail of arrows, at will, as well as, you know, lighting up the targets.
yeah. I noticed that, but I didn't think that was a property of the bow, and I thought that might have just been a product of his own magic. But that's good to know. It's the bow.
This bow is easily worth roughly 100 and I could do 150,000 for this bow.
So you mean
Wow.
that's how much you're willing to buy from us knowing the danger cost.
Yes.
But what's the actual worth of the bow? I'm not going to push you on it.
The actual worth, I would say close to 200.
Yeah, I'll look to him, and I'd say 50,000. Like I will very slightly whisper this to him. I don't think a $50,000 reduction for what he's getting himself into would be that bad. I'm heavily whispering this. I cannot emphasize this enough. I'm right next to him. I am whispering this so softly.
You
I'm
are
in.
not quite next to him. You would be talking over.
Wait, I'm not on my screen. I am.
Where are you on your screen? And where is Rowan?
Rowan is right here, and I'm right here.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Mm,
You look like you're right next to me.
yeah, because you were like right here for us.
Oh.
Now you're over here.
Oh, do you want me to reload my?
No, I fixed it. It's fine.
Oh, and for the axe, that one, since it doesn't have the danger cost, how much are you willing to buy for that?
He pauses for a moment, and he.
And
We'll
I
come
will
back
note
to that one.
that one did come from a champion of the goddess of nature, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Large lizard folk man swinging that thing around like as if it were a fork at a buffet.
You killed an earth wizard.
No, not an earth wizard. A don't know how to put it. He was definitely a martial fighter. Didn't use any magic. Just very good at what he did.
He nods. And he was a guardian or a champion of nature?
Yeah, but not in the good way. Just randomly killed people that wandered through the woods.
Oh, I see. One of Umrasil's. I understand now.
Yeah, both of these I've killed myself, so I know full and well that I can handle them if they were to ever come back. Though I know the lizard one definitely not coming back.
Well, I can make a deal for you. I have in my possession some forcibles.
Wait, and I would Kendris. I guess Kendris would have walked in at some point.
They're not. Are they with us?
Kendris,
Yeah, they were in the
Kendra
other
says,
room.
yeah.
Okay.
So he pulls out forcibles.
No, he mentions it. He didn't pull them out. He said something. He says, "For this bow, I could trade you 4 forcibles, or I could give you 150,000 gold. But I tell you this, even though I will seal it away in a chest to be sold, if any trouble is to befall me, I will tell them that you gave it to me."
Oh, I don't give a shit. I'm fine with killing him a second time.
He nods and says, "Very well, as long as we have an understanding."
I say
Yeah.
we take the 150,000.
To which Kendris will then ask, on the subject of the forcibles, I would like to inspect them as you are looking at a facilitator.
Really? Fantastic news, then.
To prove it, to and I would actually have to make a quick ask here, Dalphon. But this person to test to see if this is also that the shopkeeper is a facilitator, Kendris will pull something out.
Oh, he's not a facilitator. He just has forcibles.
Okay. She would ask to inspect them to see which ones are keyed into which endowments.
He says, "Of course. I understand entirely. If you wouldn't mind clearing the way to my office quickly."
Very well.
And he sneaks by Rowan, and he says, "One moment."
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, sir.
He quickly locks his door.
Oh,
And
did Kendris go with him or no?
no, he's in his own space.
Ah, okay.
And you hear some rustling and stuff. And then he comes back out. And he is holding a cloth that's, it looks like he's holding a bushel of something. And he goes to the top of the counter here. And he unrolls this thing, and inside are dozens of forcibles. Whatever you need, I can make a trade. Take your pick of whichever forcible you would like. And worst case scenario, he motions to Kendris, your facilitator can change their keying to something that may fit you better.
So, which Kendris? This is the hardest question, but to which Kendris would discuss with the. Would you mind if you gave us you could take them with you for now, but us, the party, we need to agree on something before we make our final decision.
Oh, by all means. I understand that this is a quite the purchase.
Just leave it. Would you mind please retiring while we come to a decision? We'll knock on your door when we've reached a decision.
Oh, yes. If you would be so kind to discuss in the front room.
Okay. Yeah, we just need a place. Would you mind closing the shop so that we can discuss as a party?
Shop is already closed.
Very well. Okay. Alrighty. We will be when we are ready. When we have to make our decision, we'll knock.
Very well. I will be waiting for you here. And he sits down on the bed.
I thought it was. Okay.
Okay, and we'll retire back out into the
The minute Kendris walks out, I say take the 150. We can buy a lot more things with that. Items useful for items useful and no items useful for specific people rather than just using forcibles. Forcibles will be something for later. I say we take the 150 now. We can buy a lot more for a lot more individuals within the party.
You're correct. And then with that and with my own gold, I could probably, if I could be, we'll stop. If we find spread, we can do that. That is for sure. Helastoski, what kind of item do you think you would like?
Items of my nature usually require more known dealers and those wares, so nothing from here, but when we go to the other town, when we go to the city, I'm sure that there will be items there that I can procure. Plus, we can use the 150 and fund our little traveling companion that will guide us there.
True. True. So
do we want to take 10k out and have that for the party funds, and then we split the rest among the party?
That
to
might
which
be a good idea.
Kendris looks at Aro and asks, "So, what is your opinion on it?" But I want the whole party's voice to be heard.
Of course.
Well, if it's just me, I say fuck splitting even. I'd say 50-50 goes to me and Otto. We actually grab the shit. And then we can put the money that I'm putting down for the Great Axe towards the party fund. And then Otto and I will decide how much we give to everyone else.
If this is a party matter, then why did you bring me along? If this is between you and Otto, then why did you bring me along?
Honestly, I just wanted you to feel busy so you didn't do something stupid when we were gone.
I find that highly
I would use my portion as like a party
Well, the
expense
question
for stuff
is,
like
Well, I'm glad you did. The real
dining.
reason is I thought you'd be like smooth talking. I guess you're just having a bad day or something.
Yes, I haven't had quite enough sleep today.
I'll use mine for like diamond dust and probably having a stopgap for when we need to use things that cost us exorbitant amount of funds.
So, does everyone else want to agree to alert Otto and them do it amongst themselves, or do we want to split it among all members? Should we take it to a vote?
I say it might be best if we all split it among the party members equally.
Kendris, what do you think?
we need. I concur that we take the money, the gold. It must be split equally. We are a team after all.
And I agree with Kendris. That leads to a 3-2 vote, I assume.
Well, I was just going to take it and put it in the party fund.
I mean, as much as the power of a forcible can be, the main limiting factor is that one, we need a willing volunteer. And no, I'm not just going to use my enchantment magic to get such a volunteer. They must volunteer of their own free will. But two,
We know how forcibles work.
Well, let me put this in another way for y'all to understand.
How about this? You split the axe. You take the axe money. We do the
No, fuck that. I got that myself, killed the man myself. That is hardly
No,
anything.
I mean you take the axe money. Like the axe goes to you. All of the axe money goes to you.
No,
split.
that's not what I mean.
Okay.
That
The
is
point that I'm
plus
saying
one.
is
That is literally a +1 weapon. To put
plus
things
one.
in comparison,
It's a +1 furious grade.
yeah, it is a significantly cheaper item.
Yeah. What I'm saying is this. It should be up to the people responsible for getting it and risking their lives in the acquisition to split it among people. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to split it anyway. I don't give a shit, but it's the matter of the method.
So, well, this brings up an interesting argument. For I've had contracts go both ways. Kindris, I would say, is leader as of the current moment because she hired all of us. So, do Kindris, you want us to be able to claim items that we find and not share them amongst ourselves if we so choose? Or do you think everything should be split among everyone equally? Decision is up to you, I would say.
Thank you, Starsky, for giving me the decision. The pub until when we shares of a prize will be shared by the group until we know exactly how we're going to dispose of it or the disposition of it. For instance, we each have unique talents, and we must and we use our and we have each have our unique talents that certain equipment will lend themselves to. For instance, Rowan is a master of has talent with the use of ranged weaponry. Ragnarok has has a powerful charge, and Starsky and I are very talented spellcasters.
Yes, if I may intervene, my portion would be used for material to help out the group. I do not actually trust splitting it because I do not trust you guys as mages.
Don't worry.
You
I mean,
guys seem very much quite ass with your like mage capabilities.
shit. That's I mean, I kind of agree, but it's a harsh way of putting it.
Well, I do not like the constant talk of using enchantment magic on people with forcibles, and
I would never
I
do that.
Yeah,
very much.
he means even the topic of it being brought up as a potential possibility, even though I know you would not do that. I understand that as a whole, but
Seems we are split. How do you, since you are the ones against the agreement, how do you want this issue to be solved? And there has to be some type of way.
My portion is strictly being added to the party fund.
I'm not talking to Otto.
Yes, I am actually speaking to you, though.
Oh, okay. Yes, I am aware that you are giving yours to the party fund in general. I'm more discussing the matters of what to do with loot in general. 3 party members agree, 2 party members do not agree. All party members must agree on one thing, or else you're going to have a split unit, and that usually doesn't end well for anyone. I'd rather get this argument out now than have it last and kick the can down the road later.
well, that actually brings to an interesting point. And let me put it to you this way: since when have we ever operated as a unit?
We were all hired to do a job.
That's not what I mean. Those are individual people being hired for work. A unit is created when there is cohesion, there is shared principle, and there is something more than just money on the line and than just your life.
Or soul.
I'd say money is pretty unifying.
Not really.
It is very much not.
Let me put this to you in another way.
Oh no, I don't think we operate as a unit.
Yeah,
You're definitely correct, Stasky. But if we are to survive out there, we must learn to fight as one.
yeah, and that's a kind of trust we don't have in each other. I mean, did you not hear what Otto thinks and what I share? I don't think.
I do not simply care. What
Well,
other other
but that's not my point. There are some of us that are clearly in disagreement with what other people do and have credence for.
of
I mean,
course.
Ember isn't also here for this discussion either, nor Crag. And I think I don't want to paint everyone with the same brush. I have confidence that all of you can look after yourselves. But whether or not we can look out for each other is a completely different thing. And I don't have any dislike for any of you. I don't think any of you are incompetent nor foolish. But I've seen some foolish decisions made. And that's the main reason why I'm so opposed to just giving in to the group here. You understand my position?
I understand your position well. Now, answer the question. How do you figure that this issue can be solved?
Hmm. Well,
Because we are about to trek out yet again on a mission we were all hired for, and now now we're starting to get into real items here. This issue needs to be solved, and I would say within the 3 days, because we are going to leave at the end of the 3 days.
I would say in this matter, and maybe this matter singularly, because Otto and the I were the only ones still left at the camp and grabbed the bow and made sure this wasn't just a zero-sum manner. I do think that we should get the lion's share of this one. But
You want to go 80-20?
I was thinking more 70-30 in this case.
Okay.
And in most situations where all of us are together for when things are dropped, it's whoever is there for the grabbing and for who it lasted through the most of the stress, because all of us got spread out at the end. We were all running. We stayed. We took the risk. When all of us are taking the risk, it's everyone even. No problem. But when it's two people risking their necks out there and they're able to come back from it, I think they deserve a lion's share. And that applies for any of you.
My items are usually more expensive, but I spend less money in general. So I will say that sounds fine with me. What matters what the other two think? Hello and Kindress, do you agree to the terms and their demands? Or do you wish to continue the current quarrel?
It's time to put an end to this. I agree that if we put our lives on the line equally, then we split the money equally.
Okay. Arrow, you have not yet spoken. Do you agree to the terms as they stand now?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay. Now, one final comment on this matter. Mission completed. We rid these vampires and rescue Kindress's friends. Then that means the contract is void. From there, we will redecide what we do from then. Agreed.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
And
Now,
also, if this went the way I had originally thought, I would have just given the bow to Arrow.
I already have one though, but I do
yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, that was my initial plan. I was just going to give it to the other person who I thought could use it well. Because I'm not going to use because I'm only going to use mine. Well, the two I got.
Of course.
Oh wait, shit! Sinai still has my other bow. Fuck.
What?
But she's in her room if you want to get it from her.
Cine? No, she's. Oh, I guess technically she could be.
But you ain't talking to them this week.
Yeah, not
Or
this week.
next week. I don't know when they're coming back.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
gift.
This
That
is
bow
the
was
first
fairly
time
cheap.
they've taken a hiatus. They'll be back.
Yeah. Have they taken
Yeah.
one before? I'm just asking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what, Group 2? Yeah. You,
Which kind of-
you were there. What the fuck?
To which Kendris will then mention, I agree with splitting the money, but just one small clause. If we find any blood
Do it every
metals,
month.
I get first dibs.
Fair, since you are the one who offered the reward and that requires you to use the item, I would say.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no, I'm fine with it.
yeah, if you want blood metal, be my guest. I'm not handling that.
Why, too good for it.
Well, again, the reason I mention is that with a willing volunteer, I can give you, for instance, if I by borrowing someone else's, think about this. Starsky, you could be brightly intelligent, capable of casting spells of devastation upon your command.
Well, I
Uh,
mean, that's assuming he already isn't. Like, the man's pretty smart. He just
yeah,
does some dumb things sometimes.
Kinders, I know what blood metals are used for and what they can be made to do.
If there's something that you are curious about, just let me know. Just remember that I will. Just remember, if you change your mind, let me know. If I get some blood metal, I'll let you know when it's ready.
Okay. Now we've
For
already
now,
wasted enough of this good man's time, so let's get him back in here and tell him of our decisions, shall
okay.
we?
Agreed.
Yep, we're going for the gold.
Otto, would you kindly knock on the door?
Oh shit! Yeah, fair point. Would be a little rude if you just entered.
Yeah, I'll probably just open it and just say like, we're ready for the trade, if you are able.
Oh yes, of course. What did you decide on?
Money.
The actual gold. We do not have anything we would want to use the forcible for at the moment.
Really? How surprising. With a facilitator, even.
Well, there are items that we're going to get, and we do not have access to someone who would want to give an endowment to us.
Oh, those are easy to get a hold of and find. People are always trying to find champions to support. And if you're as accomplished as you say you are, I mean, I suppose it wouldn't be difficult, but it is your decision in the end, so who am I to argue with you?
Well, I do not know if this group is that well known here.
Well known here.
Okay, each of us will get 10,000 gold.
How are you splitting this money?
Oh wait, no, you said 70 30. My bad. Hold on.
No, hear me out. Listen, hear me out. You're right. You each get 10, and they get 35 each.
Oh, but
percentage-wise.
Including Ember and Craig.
Yeah,
I forgot Ember. Oh shit, my math is way
I
off.
was thinking.
No,
I
you're
did
still
70,
right.
25.
There are 7 of us, so
Wait.
it's 50 each. Well, actually, no. If it's 70-30, then it would be they would get less, and we would get a lion's share of it. So
Yes.
that
I
would
feel like
that would be.
sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm doing
I
the
feel
math
like if
right
we're
now.
gonna split it up evenly, and I don't really want to use my axe right now because I'm getting tired because it's almost 11. But if we split it up evenly among the party members, whatever extra money that is, should actually go to you, Rowan, because you were the one that did sell the bow in the first place.
In either case, the man
Yeah.
puts the bow in a case that he brought out with him. It's a very strange looking case. It's very nondescript. It's nice. And the glowing bow, once he puts it in there and closes the lid, the light goes away. No auras, nothing. Sealed shut. And he takes out a small bag of holding, and he goes over to Rowan and Otto. He hands you a bag.
All right.
All right. So
I'll look at it. Open it. See how much
Inside is 15,000 platinum.
okay. So 450 for everyone else, and then we get 1,050, which split half is.
Well, I did the numbers. So for me, Kendra, Ember, and all them, we get 11,250 gold. And then you get 70%. So I can do the math real quick.
Yeah, 70% of 150,000 is 105,000. Yeah, so so splitting that in half would be 52,500. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Split them on to split 6 ways.
No.
Oh no, that's between me and Otto. Everyone else gets 11,000.
Yeah, I did the math for you, so that's how much each of us get. I put it in game info.
Yeah, and then I give 5 I give him 52,500 gold to Otto.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
So your guys'
Okay,
math
so 52,000 gold will go in party funds then, since you said
your guys' math is way off.
My math isn't off. At least Google, because I use Google for it. So 700. So 20% of 150,000.
No.
Wait, does this
So
Wait, hold on.
Did you do 70 okay, hold on.
yeah,
70%.
30% of 150,000 is 45,000 gold. Then
Right.
split among 4 people, so divide that by 4.
It's not 4 people, it's 5 people.
Yeah, Kragnarok too.
Oh yeah, I forget him.
And
Okay,
then
yeah,
Yeah, so
wait.
so that'd be
Wait,
9,000 gold each.
Yeah,
so
9,000.
it's about 70% of 150,000, right?
Is 105,000.
Right.
And that split in half is 52,500.
Yes.
Okay,
And
so I got it
52,500.
because
That's auto and range.
70% is 0.7.
Yeah, we already know that. We got it worked out. He just counted the wrong amount of heads. That's why he got the wrong number.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, now I think we got it now.
Okay, so we're at 9,000.
I don't know. My brain is kind of fried to do math.
Yeah, so it's 5250 platinum.
Okay.
That Otto and I get. So
yay! I get it. I have 10,000 gold now.
Do each of us have 10,000 or?
I have 9. So it's 9,000. The reason I have 10,000 is I already had 1,000 gold left.
Okay, so each one of us gets 9,000, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna need to put that in my inventory. 9,000 gold.
Yeah, let me add that to Kragnarok's.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then selling
Or let him
the.
do it because I know he actually is pretty methodical with his sheets. Unless you
Okay.
want to. Either way, I don't give a shit.
I'll make a notepad of it. How about?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
and
you do it. Just tell him you did it.
all right, and then they're selling lizard chew toy,
Okay.
which is a +1 furious.
Right, and +1 furious is
I think
16,000 and
16,000.
plus the item value.
yeah. So I'm gonna click this. We're going to go ensues. Masterwork. It's a 1.
9,000 for Craig.
Okay.
So 900 platinum.
I'm just doing it in gold.
Well, we got the denominations in platinum.
Yeah. Okay, I'll change it.
So it is 8,500 for that axe, and you get half of that. Which is 44,250. 4,250.
Yeah. Not great, but I'm never gonna use it practically.
Apologies, that was my mom.
Yeah, it's huge also.
Plus, I have a +1
We're
furious
almost
great
done,
sword.
don't worry.
Yeah, which actually fits you better.
So are we going to wrap up session or what?
Yes.
Pretty much. We're done.
That was this is the most perfect we've been on time for every single.
Oh my gosh.
And everything went smoothly, I would say. So
Yes.
I would agree. Today was actually extremely smooth.
Today
Okay,
was
so
a very good session.
425. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Dalphon, since you're going to stay on, I did want to discuss. So the double chained comma, the double chained comma. It's also What about it? Can that count? It's a comma. It's just double chained. It's also a monk weapon.
Let's read the item itself. What is the item? Wait, no, I don't need you to read it to me.
Alright, let's step in so I can do my outro. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a very, very, very long session. Got some stuff done today. No combat. Though I kind of wish we did. But it's alright. We can always do combat a different session. There is gonna be a session next week, but the next session in the following week, I don't know, because it is gonna be Christmas Eve that night, and I will not be filming, because I will be at my dad's that night for Christmas Eve, because we're doing Christmas at my dad's on Christmas Eve because he has to leave for Nebraska later the next day. But anyways, hope you guys liked it. Apologize for these being so long, but this is what D&D is. It's it's about 4 hours. According to this video, 3 hours and 45 minutes. But if you guys liked it and you want to see more awesome content, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. If you are subscribed, make sure that you hit the bell notification so that way you'll be notified whenever I go live or post a new video. I will see you guys soon with a brand new video coming your way pretty soon. Bye!